Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? It's hot. It's a bit hot. I've double fanned. We've got two fans. What am I like? The air's getting pretty thin up here. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Thursday, one and all. We're nearly at the weekend. I don't think I've ever been more ready for a weekend than I am this week. But I hope you're all doing fantastically well. I've seen a little bit. First of all, thank you for so many of you showing up so early. It's a pleasure to have you all in. Secondly, I've made a promise to myself, all right, and it is a threat. We are going to play some Football Manager today. I've got 5 games left into the split, and I want to be there by the end of the stream. Now, I have seen, whilst we were getting ready, that maybe there's a little bit of a challenge to not let me get to the Football Manager. So you're about to see a man speak very, very quickly. We're going to see it's me versus the chat tonight. How are we doing, though? Happy Thursday, everyone. I've seen we've got loads of, we've got a Wikipedia path, we've got a football game to get through. I'm saying that I'm not going to procrastinate today and we're actually going to get some Football Manager. I've also found a really, I saw it on Big Robbo's stream yesterday. A really, really cool game that we're going to try out. And then potentially, if we like it, we might potentially add it as a channel point thing. But it's one for you streamers as well. It's, yeah, it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. So we'll have a look at that, and then we'll eventually get to some Football Manager. But most importantly, we're going to catch up with you wonderful people. So how is everyone doing? Happy Thursday. By the time I get caught up with chat, I want to see what everyone's having for dinner. And by the time I get there, I'm sure I'm going to forget what I've asked, and then I'll have to work out what bread crusts mean again. But I hope we're all doing fantastically well. Thank you for everyone that was here before I even opened OBS. I was a little bit late again today. I do apologise. It's one of those weeks at work. It is what it is. We're not gonna bang on about it. I feel like I have been all week. So positive. But thank you very much for being here so early. There was a few of you banging on the door, so thank you very much. But first through the door was Blair. How are we doing? Happy Thursday. I hope you're very well, Blair. Happy Thursday to you. Welcome in. Palace is claiming first. He wasn't. Not even first tent outside the door. But how are we, Palace? Welcome in. I hope you're very well. Mama says you need to learn some patience, Palace. No one likes... That's one way of putting it. Needy, I guess. How are we, Mammoth? Hope you're very, very well. Well, me and Blair were both first through the door, skipping in hand. There you go. As a duo. What's occurring? I should have done that in a Welsh accent. How are we, Bedders? I hope you're very, very well. Apologies, I wasn't in the stream yesterday. I know we've spoke about it regardless, but I hope you're very well, Bedders. How did the... is that Walking Dead finished, or we still got a little bit left? But how was it, Bedders? I haven't had a chance to catch up with the VOD or anything either. But I hope the stream went very, very well. Apologies that I couldn't be there. How are we doing? 39 degrees in Spain, was it? It's a bit warm here. I can only imagine what that feels like. How are we? I hope you are. Happy Thursday. What time do you call this? I know, self-life. I haven't got my watch on. That's the problem. How are we, though? Welcome in. Tom, how are we? Happy Thursday, good sir. And I do have good news. My Pokemon packs are turning up tomorrow. They have been dispatched, so I wasn't scammed. I thought I was. I've been crying in Callum's DMs ever since. But they are turning up tomorrow. I'm very, very excited for that. So we're going to have some English Pokemon packs on, well, for the next 2 Saturdays probably. I'll probably split it in half. I usually do 2 packs on a Saturday to start, don't I? But that's a pack of 6, so we'll probably do 3 and 3, I guess. Well, I'm excited for that. How are we, though, Tom? Less about me, more about you. How are you doing? Jack, welcome in. I hope you're well. The cat was just sat there. You were going to get a free cat cam at some point, but she just walked off. She's sick of the sound of my voice already. And the night's still young. How are we, Jack? Welcome in. I hope you're very well. Are you back at home now? Are all the trips over? Or have we got several more planned, I assume? And then you'll claim that I'm the high net worth individual. How are we, Jack? Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. Welcoming everyone in. Look at that. Look, the swords are at work. You love to see it. Moriel, how are we? Happy Thursday. I saw that, was it Moriel that went for the Wikipedia path? I'm sure I'll get to it eventually. But thank you very much for going for that. I know it'll be a well thought out challenge if Moriel's the one that's done it. Alexander, not welcoming over on YouTube, welcome here on Twitch. He's decided to change platform. One of us over here. How are we, Alexander? What's made you make the switch? Is it all the fun and the music you've been missing out on? How are we, Alexander? I hope you're very well. Happy Thursday. Pleasure to have you in. Viva's here. How are we, Viva? I think everyone, well, I'd say probably 90% of this chat right now are jealous of your weather, Viva. I know you're not enjoying it, but yeah, I think a few people would trade at the moment. Did anyone watch the see the eclipse last night? I didn't bother. I was preoccupied. It didn't really get very dark though. All I could see was the sky. I couldn't actually see the sun where I was. It didn't really get very dark, did it? I'm assuming Atta, maybe you had a brilliant view. I've seen videos from Spain that look fantastic. But did anyone get out and watch it? But Viva, I hope you're well. Dan's here as well. How did the rest of the stream go, Dan? I was in... to be fair, I was in for the majority of it, actually. I was lurking, but I could hear you. You were a voice in my ears as I was dealing with work. Okay, then, folks, how long can we prevent Josh from changing screens today? I can see... The problem is, I have the chat I read. I have the Twitch chat over this side, and then I can see, obviously, me on the screen. And I can see that my chat's moving. And unfortunately, I say unfortunately, I'm very thankful for it, but I can see that chat moving rather quickly. I don't think we're seeing any football managers tonight, are we? How are we, though, Dan? I hope you're doing fantastically well. Morio did go with the Wikipedia. If I haven't got H.P. Lovecraft. Is that like a source? Or is that a professor at Hogwarts? I don't know. It's going to be one of the two. Morio, I'm going to need some context there, and I'm sure when I get to the context, I'm going to have no idea what we're going on about. Desmanu says that I'm all for saying nothing more and wonder he does for an hour. I'm all for saying nothing more and wonder he does for an hour. I don't know what. I haven't made sense of that, Desmanu. It's still early. I'm warming up. How are we, Ben? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. How are you, good sir? It's a pleasure to have you in. Kai as well. How are we doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. How are we all dealing with the heat? I'm warm. How are we there? Welcome into the Perry. I hope you're both fantastically well and you've had a good week. Cal's gone for the football game. Cal, you'll have to tell us what we're playing. If it's 46-0 or the Prem one. People welcoming each other in. You love to see it. How are we, Cal? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Dan has an important question for me. I've seen that question maybe well thought out. We'll put it that way. We'll find out. Lazy Ben, I'm going to assume that I haven't caught up already and that wasn't all good to me. I'm going to assume that was to someone else. Mum says, and when do we resort to wanting to be first? When I was a lad, the first one that turned up to the party was sad. Fashionably late, I believe they called it. By the way, we need to sack these stewards. We've got a few streaks on the pitch already. They were on the pitch before I even got here. We've got a 40 stream streak from Atta, a 10 stream streak from Desmano, I can't see the number on that one. Hang on. We need to get that. A 35 stream streak from Lazy Ben, a 7 stream streak from Cal, 15 stream streak from Zeep, and 7 stream streak from Ewan. Thank you all very much for the company. I do very much appreciate it. These stewards don't, but I do. Cal bought the football game. Yeah, we got it. Let me know what we're going to be playing. Dan says a question, some would say, of the highest importance. It can. We'll wait to see what that is, Dan, and I think we'll be waiting a while, won't we? James says, may you cut your hair, please, because this weather is too hot now, as you are the sun from your hair. So if I lean down, you'll get warmer. Is that what we're going for there? I've had a haircut, James. How are we doing? Happy Thursday. I hope you're well. Welsh John Games is here. How are we? Right, lads, we know the score. We have an hour and 12 minutes to make up catch-up chat. Let's go. I'm worried by how quick I see this moving over here. I'm not sure I'm ever catching up tonight. G&G, welcome in. How are we? Champion of Italy, I assume. Come on, we know it's coming. Stop teasing us, G&G. We're waiting with bated breath for that Serie A title. I'll say it. What's Jack saying? At this point, get rid of the intro, Jack. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not having that from you, Jack. I'm not having that. Dan says, apologies, I had the question, but I had to reply to Atta's question. Well, that makes sense, of course. I mean, we wouldn't want to leave anyone waiting for a question, would we? Not at all. We've got to this street. It's silly, really, but it's important to reply to messages. Don't you agree, Dan? If anything, I kind of revolve the entirety of my content around it. So, yeah, just chatting and all that. Dan said, that wasn't the important question, by the way. Right, okay, see, I thought that one was easy. I'm sure it's going to get harder. How are we, Phil? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope we're well. We're blessed with the velvety tones of Phil. Even if we can't hear it, I'm just picturing how you're saying it. How are we, Phil? I hope you're very well. Like I say, it's a pleasure. No matter where I go on Twitch, I get welcomed in by Phil. It doesn't matter what stream it is. He's there and he's waiting for me. Thomas, welcome in. Happy Thursday. How are we? We've got Crouchy doing the robot. You love to see it. Up the ticker. How are we, Thomas? I hope you're very, very well. Dan says, here is the important question. What are your camera settings? If that's the question, I'm going to retire. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to sneeze. See, false alarm. Don't worry. See, you got to hook people in, you know. That's what we're doing. James says, I'm here lurking as it's too hot to type, so I have one less person's message to read. Don't worry, James. I appreciate the lurk massively. I do hope you're doing well in the heat. Dan says, and by golly, will your answer determine the rest of my evening, maybe even the rest of my life? I'm starting to get nervous now, Dan. He says he does string out these intros. Josh is the king of stringing it out, however, so I shouldn't be surprised. I will tell you, next year's Football Manager one is going to be a bit shorter. It is a little bit of a long one, but I like the intro, so it stays no matter what Jack says. It's going to be a little bit shorter next year, though. I'm starting to work on it this weekend, actually. It says, Dan, this question sounds like it's important as a tornado siren warning what could be so important. Hi, Josh, in 30 minutes. 18, we got there. Dan says, Josh, if I wanted to, well, if I was interested in purchasing a takeaway this evening, hold on, let me word this right, Dan. It's important that you do this correctly. FM with John, welcome in. Happy Thursday. The legend is on. How are we, sir? I tell you what, I'm doing good, John. I'm doing good. We're nearly at the weekend. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're very, very well. That's a hobby, I guess. Cook for yourself, says Desmania. Ban yourself. Who's getting banned? Hello, A1. I hope all is well, Thomas. I'm doing very well. How are you doing, my friend? Dan said, Josh, I wish to purchase a takeaway this evening. Yeah, I'm mildly confused as to what to purchase. I'm not after a recommendation. I'm sure I'll work that one out. My question is this though? Dan, listen, I tell you what, this is the cliffhanger we need. Who needs to make your own content when you've got D-Boy Plays in the chat? We're getting there. I guess it's wagon wheels for dinner then. That's what the stream suggested. Rock me, mama. I rate that t-shirt. Do you like it, Ben? Do you like it? I quite like it, actually. This is probably the furthest up the rouge route I can go with the colour I have on top of my head. You know, this is the limit of red I could probably wear. Although I called it more of like I don't know. Anyway, we're not procrastinating tonight, are we? We don't need to get the colours of the rainbow out. Lucky with 2 fans, I have a grand total of -1. What, you owe someone a fan? Is that how that works? 2 more fans, they pay well. Let's hope so. I'm considering a takeaway a bit. What are you thinking, Anna? What are you thinking? Make me jealous. Dan says, when we get to Slough, can you see how fast I'm talking, by the way? Because I really want to get through some Football Manager. When we get to Slough, can we sit next to each other on the bench, please? I feel like we could have some chummy conversation. I'll tell you what, Dan, if you bring the questions, I'll bring the answers. Of course we can, but we're not going to be sat on any benches. What are you talking about, Dan? We're not going to be sat on any benches. I'll talk to you on the pitch. 5 games, that's insane, Jeremy. Yeah, we can only hope. And then it'll be like we're eating a romantic dinner together. Not sure what to get either. Tell me, right, I see. You're going to Discord call it, are you? Anisode, welcome in over on YouTube. I hope you're very well. Welcome in. Unfortunately, I do not read those hieroglyphics. But I do hope you're very well. Happy Thursday. 6:10 that I sent that. What time are we now? 22 minutes past. I say, but that's doing all right. You even followed, Alexander. You love to see it. Thank you very much. Good sir. I've scrolled, and I need to scroll a long way back up to get to where I was. Where was it? Alexander said I followed. We need to follow that message up with some more reading. John says, Josh, if you were a roller coaster, what you naming yourself? Oh, I would say the Jackrabbit. I don't know how I had an answer so quickly there. I've not even thought of that before. Can I have pizza, chips, and chicken dippers? A brilliant Thursday night dinner. Do you know what? That's not a Thursday night dinner. That is a Friday Eve dinner. I'm jealous of that one, Kai. I really am. Morio says, if you had to describe Swindon Town in 5 words, what would they be? See, no, I'm allowed 6 clicks, Morio. Oh, words, sorry. Why did you choose those words? And could you tell us the origin of those words? Origin, I'm going to struggle. But Swindon in 5 words. A constant source of disappointment would be my 5. And the reason goes without saying. Chicken kebabs homemade. Love that, John. Love that. What's the sauce going to be on a homemade chicken kebab? That's what we need to get to the details here. Lamb steaks, Mediterranean veg with feta and new potatoes. Urban Mammoth. That sounds good. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know how to read that name over on YouTube. I can only apologise. But welcome in to the person who said, welcome, what you doing? Please let me know what you'd like to be referred to. I really can't read that name, though. How are we doing? Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you. What am I doing? At the moment, I'm just preparing to play some Football Manager. What are you doing? Bubble Like Game, welcome in over on YouTube as well. I hope you're very well. Happy Thursday. How are we doing? Welcome in. KFC for us. I might get a mighty bucket for 1. Solid choice there, Bedders. I was unable, timing-wise. I was very busy yesterday. So I wasn't able to make the dinner I had planned. So I had to get dinner on the way home. So I ended up getting a McDonald's, actually. And I'm not usually a McDonald's man. But that hot honey McCrispy or whatever it was, hot honey chicken thing, it was fantastic. Ranch dip as well. They've upped their game and with their menu as McDonald's. And Jack says, I'm playing a proper Holloway ball on FM. I see why he continues to do it. Why, is it going well, is it, Jack? Is it going well? Craig says, even all quick visit to maintain streak as I get ready to head out to the game. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Craig. I assume I might have missed you by the time I got to the message. But I hope you have a brilliant evening if you are still here. Happy Thursday, Craig. Pleasure to have you stop by. Tom says, trust the process, mate. At least they're turning up. They are indeed. Bubble-like game. I really like that emote you've got there. I like that. That's nice. Better says, Walking Dead isn't finished yet, mate. Still a couple of episodes left. We're getting there, Betters. We're getting there. Was there any gloriously questionable decisions made? Jack says, yeah, I'm back in England now. I was well till I saw your specky face. I'm sorry, that's harsh. As is every single message you send, Jack, but nothing usually stops you, does it? Palace says, right, okay, today we don't want the football manager. We don't want what we're having to eat. Who actually witnessed that strange event of the moon covering the sun and plunge it into darkness? Well, if you're in Devon in England. Palace, that was a very sort of descriptive way. Sorry to nobody. Yes, fun and music and everybody. There you go, Alexander. Look, it's the place to be, as everyone's hitch. It was kind of disappointing. Like I say, I didn't see the eclipse. See, I remember context of conversations. I didn't see the eclipse, but the brightness in the sky made me think it was disappointing. Better poke my head out the window. Was kind of bad. Was it really? Yeah, the eclipse was bad. It got proper dark here. I didn't really watch it too close. Well, because we know it wouldn't have been safe to. But no, I've seen videos in Spain. It looked really, really cool. I did not, as you were at football, Alexander, I see. Dan said, someone told me about it, then I've got to look at it. I then saw a picture of it and was underwhelmed. It's not a great spectacle if you forgot about it, saw a picture, and then felt like you wish you hadn't seen it. I was asleep during the eclipse. Was you, Thomas? Okay, slept through it. Well, it was dark, I guess. It wasn't great. The only place in England that got dark was probably Devon, I see. But it says, I was tempted to stay up for the meteor shower, then I found out it could happen between midnight and 5 a.m. Was it? I see, I thought it was meant to be a couple of hours after the eclipse. I didn't see it. I didn't. So it got dark and eerie and dropped like 10 degrees for a couple of minutes. All right. No need to show off, is there? We're all jealous now. All right. Ewan, welcome in. How are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. 6:15 p.m. Is that when you type that? See, we're not that far behind. 11 minutes. Nearly there. Palace News says maybe Blackpool because Pleasure Beach was offering a viewing service in front of Wallace and Gromit. You love Pleasure Beach, don't you, Palace? You really do. Unhealthy obsession. Well, our small child decided at the moment the eclipse to want to have a poo explosion. Well, that's its own phenomenon. Unfortunately, not a... well, I guess it is a natural one, but... yeah, no, I'll go with natural phenomenon. Dan says the stream went well, thanks. Finished pre-season. I think we're ready for another season of League 2 football. A successful one, though, I assume, Dan. A successful one, we're going to say. Moriel with a multi-platform support. We really need to double down on chat movement, Moriel. Welcome in over on YouTube. Thank you for the multi-platform support. I do appreciate it. Desmanu says, oh, the lack of culture, not knowing who H.P. Lovecraft is. I'm assuming not, then a wizard. I don't know. Marcus, how are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're well. How are we doing? Welcome in. Can I borrow your fan? Unfortunately not, Marcus. It's working overtime. How's Assassin's Creed been going? How's I assume all the PC issues are now fixed, you were saying on stream. But I did enjoy lurking the other day. How are you doing? Cal's gone for 46-0 again. Okay. Mama says, I popped the lens out of 2 pairs of sunglasses and made myself a 4-layer eclipse monocle, but it was largely disappointing up here in Yorkshire. Just a slight crescent. Okay. I saw things that didn't even look like that. Better's adding a song to the playlist. He wants Nelly Hot in Here. Rather topical, I like it. Bedders, by the way, I am calling you out once again. You are still owed an emote, good sir. You're still owed an emote. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, when you request a song, it does get played. So this is Hot in Here by Nelly, is my DJ voice. Where do we get to? Phil says, I can't believe you don't know who H.P. Lovecraft is. Heathen. Is this bad, is it? Have I just been blasphemous? I don't know who that is. I don't at all. Desmanu says, and they're saying nothing for an hour and wondering what you do for an hour was about everyone saying nothing and seeing what you did for the hour before you were ready to open the game. See, we would have been into the Football Manager by now. We would have. Isn't Radio 2 for old people? I don't know. I listen to Radio 4 and I think that's the old person one, isn't it? Stop the waffle, says Anna. You might be in the wrong place, unfortunately. Jack, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Papa's Fritas Ranch. I appreciate the lurk as well and the username. I hope you're well. Happy Thursday. Welcome in, Matt. How are we? Happy Thursday. How are we doing? Welcome in, good sir. No career path again. I've not had a chance at all, Matt. I am completely snowed under when I'm off stream at the moment. I literally don't get any spare time. Again, I'll be logging back onto work after this, and I'm working to midnight pretty much every night, and then I sleep until I start work. It's a full on week. Been better, to be honest. Also, it is too hot, Thomas. I do hope you're doing okay, my friend. Gav, how are we? I hope you're very, very well. Happy Thursday. How are we, Gav? How's the chess going? I saw that you crept over the 900 part. Mark, I meant to say. I know that it was something that you were very worried about not getting to. I've seen you crept over it, so 1,000 soon. I was going to say soon, surely, but I said soonly. We'll go with soonly. John says, did anyone watch the special cup yesterday? That Villa lad I've signed on FM before yesterday? That's my claim to fame. He looks absolutely massive, doesn't he? He's 6'4" at 17, isn't he? Bongo, how are we? Happy Thursday. I assume you're home from work. I assume because we're on later, so that's usually good news for Bongo. Put this message in now to see when Josh reads this out. This the time is 18:19, so someone please state the time it takes for him to get to this, please. And I'm just pooping before going to cricket training. Bit of a nervy one, is it, Bongo? We said that 18:30, so we're still 11 minutes behind. What's a hobby? I don't know. What I'm doing right now, I think. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is well. Had a good day. I was cooling off at a water park, but my boss called me lazy, so I think we need a HR meeting. It's one of those, if you tell a good enough joke, HR always want to hear it themselves. How are we, Bob, dude? Happy Thursday. Welcome in. John says, ready to board in flight to Greece tomorrow night. Love that, John. I'm sure that's going to be cooler than it is here. But at least it's prepared for the heat. Ice skating, we say. Marcus says, I want food, but it's so warm. I know. I've had my dinner already because I wanted it before I'd been in this oven that is this office. Better says, I'd like to say it's kind of a brown, but a reddy brown. Yeah, maroon, I believe they call that. It looks more brown. Would we say brown, would we? I don't know if the camera's not doing it a disservice then, because I'd say it's probably closer to a purple than a brown. You mean rust? No, that's the top of my head. We don't want you to get to the Football Manager, but yeah, it's working at the moment. I've scrolled. I tell you what, I've scrolled and now I'm scrolling back up to where I am, but I have had the pleasure of seeing a glance of White Callum's name. So we'll get to that. We'll get there. Gav says, you want to get through some Football Manager? Yeah, I've slept today, Gav. I've said we've got 5 games left until the split, and I'm determined to have it done by 9 o'clock by the time the stream ends. However, the chat has a different idea for tonight. Dan says, I can assure you I will 100% be sitting on the bench for an alarmingly large amount of the 90 minutes. No, you won't, Dan. No, you won't. And if I have to give you a piggyback to keep you on the pitch, I will. Hieroglyphics isn't that what Egyptians used? Yeah, maybe. What is it you call? What is the word for like how you write things down? I thought that was hieroglyphics. That's why he said it. I thought like different types of writing is hieroglyphics. Is it not? No, I don't know. People, I want to see Football Manager, James. I think we've still got a while. I think we've still got a while. Dan says, okay, I demand context for the Jackrabbit. What type of ride is this? What's inspired the name? Which theme park will it be in? How long will it last before it's shut down? I think it's the Jackrabbit because small but determined. It is a roller coaster that has many corkscrews in it. What's inspired the name? We've got to that. Which theme park will it be in? I think I'm a Chessington sort of ride. And how long will it last? I can see me taking a leg off. I can see it. Alexander says, I prefer Twitch because of the music. It is a good time over here on Twitch. And there you go, everyone that's watching over on YouTube. You've got Alexander's seal of approval. He's made the switch. Get yourself over here. But not without hitting subscribe. It is free to do so. Speaking of, I've got a little video probably coming out at some point tomorrow. A short video that's going to be revolved around subscribing to the YouTube, some form of giveaway. That's right, I'm selling my soul for a giveaway to try and get to this 1,000 mark. So you might as well get a head start and subscribe now. You'll be in with a giveaway. 5 words to describe Swindon. Fair enough, Palace. Fair enough. Phil says homemade meatballs with spaghetti and parmesan with some cheesy garlic bread. Phil, is that what we're doing now? We're just flirting. It's all right, because you can keep doing it. Matt had beans on toast the second day in a row due to the heat. I tell you what, beans on toast is not a meal I want in the heat. That's a. Oh no, I sorry, I can't agree with that one. The hot honey one is good. It's very good, Betters. I thoroughly enjoyed it. James says, I have 100 questions to ask. Would that be okay for you, James? I think, to be fair, I don't think that's far off what everyone else has asked. Just sounds like you like hot honey, but that we already know. I do like hot honey. It is a good time. But to be fair, the thing is with McDonald's one, in the difference between a lot of other hot honeys, it wasn't just like spicy sugar. This actually was like, it had a kick to it, but then actually tastes like honey. And it's the first one I've had that actually tastes like a honey. but then having a kick to it. I like that. Did you get a Happy Meal for the Crocs? I did not, because I am a full-grown man. Blair says he's not doing well here, is he? Blair, I don't know how far behind I am. Craig says, just getting ready to leave now. Hope everyone has a good night and hope you have an enjoyable stream. Well, I will, Craig. I just hope that everyone else does, at the very least. K-Dog, how are we? Happy Thursday. Hey, everyone. Big game for Portsmouth this weekend. Who have you got, K-Dog? Good luck for it. Cannot wait, says Atta. I don't know what for. I don't know what for that is. John says, send help. Andrew's room is 32 degrees. I don't know what this isn't here, but it's hot. It's hot. 7:26 now. Hurry up, Slowpoke. Oh, we're getting onto the Pokemon already, are we? We're supposed to be experiencing some FM. You never get that here, do you? Come on. Palace says, I may be going back on the 26th. Someone stop me. I won't. You can do it if you like. This is a joke. All right, it's not going well. It's not going well. People are getting angry. Dan in over on YouTube with the multi-platform support. Oh, yeah, he's over here as well. Dan, thank you very much for the multi-platform support. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. We've got 2 chats to keep up with. Any QPR fans in chat? I'm going to assume K-Dog's just answered my question. You're playing QPR? I don't think we do have any QPR fans, do we? We've got a Queens of the Stone Age fan. He's a good lad, that Bedders. He's the best lad. Yeah, I'm hoping Salford provides inspiration for an emote. You mentioned this already. I do apologise. You did say this. You did say this already. Bedders, donate your remote to me. I'm not going to allow that. I'm putting my foot down. Why, Callum? How are we? Happy Thursday. Hello, Josh. Can't hang, but wanted to say good luck. We're all counting on you. Well, thank you very much. I don't know what the luck was being wished for, but I assume we might have lost Callum already. But thank you for stopping by, Callum. I do appreciate it. Happy Thursday. Hope you've had a brilliant week. Bedders avoiding the emotes like he avoids driving in Bond. No, he doesn't avoid driving in Bond. He just doesn't know how to avoid the railings. And which lollies are you enjoying? Oh, I'm not really a lolly man, to be honest. If I had to pick a lolly, it'd probably be a Twister. But I'm more of like an ice cream man, you know. I don't know why that's like a full fist, but I'm not a lolly man. I posted the Stop the Waffle emote yesterday. Right, okay, that's good news. Kato said, I just bought Football Manager on my PS5. Go on, Kato. Who are you going to start with? Is it a Pompey save to get going? John says, I'm more entertained by the rotation of that fan. What's the wattage on it? Well, I wouldn't know, to be honest. Don't know. Next question. Cameron says, P.S. You get a mention in my video tomorrow. I must be doing something right. It's getting pretty thin up here, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is what fame feels like. You ask this too often, Palace. To be fair, Dan, to be fair, you might have just been recently introduced to Palace, but repetition is kind of his forte. He is 6'4", he is indeed. When we get into the game, John, we'll get there. I promise, we'll get there. Next week. Right, where do... Oh, actually, I haven't had to scroll. What do I do for work? I work at a bank. Your shirt looks like... Right. That's mental. That's a mental thing to say. You both know it's accurate too. I can't say I've really inspected enough to really know. Gav says, mate, there's more chance of me platting fog than you getting through 5 games in 2.5 hours. I don't know what that first bit really means there, Gav, but should we deep dive into that? Phonetics. Phonetics, I think, was the word I was looking for. Thank you, Desmania. Tune, Ben, I don't even know what one you were talking about right now. Calligraphy, hieroglyphics is 100% what the Egyptians used. Right, okay, wrong word from me. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought I got something wrong? Dan says, you heard it here first. Josh is going to carry me around the pitch. I will hold him to this promise when he realises that I'm very overweight. Dan, I tell you what, if you kick your legs as well, they count as steps. They count as steps. If you got your old Fitbit on or whatever it is. Pele, welcome in. Bonjour. Oh, look, we got multilingual chat. How are we, Pele? I hope you're well. Je m'appelle A1. James says, all I can say is I'm glad you don't have 4K people in this chat because there would be no games. I said this on Tuesday. I said, obviously, I mean, dreams and aspirations and all that. But if I ever got to a point where this chat was moving quicker than I'd keep up with, I'd have to be just chatting. I'd have to. Sure, and like this intro, John, you love it. Phil says, beans on toast with some cayenne pepper and smoky cheese. Now, that is a good meal. Matt says, it's better than doing burger and egg stuff, etc. Is that just the 2 meals you have, Matt? I mean, there's rotation. There are other things. Alexander says, 5 words to describe Swindon. EFL, League 2, Ian Holloway. That'll do it. That'll do it. Paddy says, less yapping, more tapping is my slogan to you. There we go. We might get something there. Cal says, my fan tells me the room temp. I'm in 34 degrees. It sounds like that fan's not working very well. Paddy says, we have a Queens of the Stone Age fan. Who's that? Oh, it's me. That'll do it, yeah. James says, I had cold pasta. I'm meant to be lurking, but I'm good at lurking, James. It's a pleasure to have your lurk in the chat. I like it. Shock. Railings are like train tracks. They're there to guide you and aid the corners. Exactly, and that's what I tell everyone when I go bowling as well. Dan says, can't believe you missed the actual... Where did I get to? Can't believe you missed the actual question. Unbelievable. I'll ask it again. Josh, another question for you. What is the Did I actually miss that question? What is the optimal number of ice lollies to consume on a warm summer's day? Oh, see, I'm not a lolly man. I'm not a lolly man. I go for a glass of water rather than a lolly, so my answer is going to be 0. Controversial, I know. That says, everyone, please right now go to the Discord and check out the photos folder for a picture of Josh's shirt. Once you see it, you can not answer. If that is a picture, Atta, of what you said you're likening it to, then that needs a telling off, because that will be outrageous. What is my favourite plane? Oh, I don't know. Assault one, I guess. Will you get any new games? Are you hooked on FM? Bob, dude, I'm stuck with FM. I'll be playing this until the new one. I'll probably play GTA. Plus, maybe a little bit of Pokemon. That might be a little look into some future ideas. Well, that was a viewing. What was that? Girls plait their hair. More chance of me plaiting fog than you actually playing FM. I see. Okay, so it was a play on words, Gavin. It went straight over my head. Bob says, can it be Sunday so I can see how the series progresses? Here is a plug. Check out Josh's YouTube and watch his Jobs at the Glory series, Bob, dude. You're an absolute hero. Thank you very, very much. Do you know what? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I've been so busy this week. I've not even recorded this week's episode of Jobs Hunt to Glory yet. That's going to be a Saturday jobby. Record and edit in the same day for the next day. I went to Discord. Anyone got bleach? Right. If it's actually really bad, can we get rid of it? I don't think I want to know what it is. A banger song. It is indeed. We've got the tactic from Alexander. You love to see it. Kitch, how are we doing? Happy Thursday. I hope you're well. How are we, Kitch? Pleasure to have you in. What's Swindon's target this season playoffs? Jason, to be fair, I'm really not too sure. I don't know what to make of it. I'm not very optimistic for our season at all. It's, yeah, I think mid-table, personally. All Electronic Maker, welcome in over on YouTube. I hope you're very well. Happy Thursday. Pleasure to have you in. What make is my fan? It says Strom on it. Strom. Don't know what that means. What Pokemon do you like the most? I mean, I'm boring and I'd probably say Charizard, but I do really, really like Machamp as well. Bob says, fraudulent behaviour, that. Now, I respect you have a busy life. It's just, yeah, just this week's been full on. It's not that bad, okay. How did you do this, Josh? I catch up with the chat. We got there in the end. All Electronic Maker, I hope you're well. Pleasure to have you in. Paul Mullen are going to smash 59 past you. No, he won't. Gav says, I've slept an hour and a bit today due to a paralysing toothache. I had an entire box of ibuprofen between 9:45pm last night and 3:30pm today. Still hurts. Emergency dentist. I think it sounds like it, Gav. It does indeed. I'm sorry to hear that. There's not many worse pains than toothache. It really is. I would never post something that bad, mate. I'd have to ban myself. I know. You scared me with your message, and then everyone's talking about bleaching their eyes. It's just a little funny. You like Snorlax? It is a good one. And it says, I assumed it was going to be, yeah, me too. But no, just a funny drawing on your T-shirt, I see. Okay. Right! We caught up, ladies and gentlemen. Look at us. Right, let's jump over to the other screen. This, by the way, this is Football Manager. I don't know if... We don't really see it too often here. But we're not going to get into that straight away. We've got some more stuff to do. Carl, how are we doing? Welcome in. I hope you're well. Happy Thursday. This is a lad who I haven't seen in a while. How are we, Carl? I hope you're doing fantastically well. It's a pleasure to have you in. How are we doing? What is this witchcraft? Yeah, I know. I'm doing very well, Carl. I'm doing very well. I'm glad you are. How have you been, my friend? What on earth is this screen? Don't worry, we'll be staying on it for a while. What was the first thing we had to do? We have a Wikipedia path. I do need to know who H.P. Lovecraft is. Who is H.P. Lovecraft? When did Tomiyasu join Palace? I know he was on trial. I didn't realise it was a done deal. But Palace should be able to tell us. How are we, Scubs? Happy Thursday. I hope you're very well. How are you, my friend? I hope you've had a brilliant week. This looks a lot like a Google sheet, to be honest. I'm not saying anything. I didn't come here for this. When did you finish in the UCL? Or are you still in it? We went out in the playoff, the knockout playoff, unfortunately, Alexander. Very, very upset by that one. Not ideal at all.
Thanks for the follow.
An extremely distinguished author. Right, okay. I'm going to have no idea then. I'm not going to be able to get to that. I can tell you that free. Was an author. Call of Cthulhu, that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to struggle with this. I'm currently doing a youth to goal with Ipswich. Doing very well, not gonna lie. How's it going, Carl? We like an update. Koza Bob, welcome in. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. How are you, my friend? Pleasure to have you in. Happy Thursday. How are we doing? Busy, but good, thanks, mate. Hope you had an easier day at work today. The complete opposite, Scubs, complete opposite. But one more day of this hellish week. It is just this week, and then I'm going to stop moaning about it, people. I do apologise. I'd like to remain as positive as possible. That's why I try to speak about work as little as possible at the moment. But I do apologise if I'm being a little negative, Nelly. I'm trying to remain high energy. As a mod, am I allowed to shout people out randomly? If anything, it's encouraged. Please do. Hot damn, chat just gained an incredibly dashing man in Bob. We did indeed. He's overshadowing us, much like a handsome eclipse. I don't know if that relevant reference makes any sense. Root, how are we doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing very well. How are we, Root? Back on FM26? Not yet. Oh, actually, we are. Sorry, I meant to be on this. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be there eventually. How are we there, Root? Happy Thursday. Hope you're well. Carl says, about to start pre-season in the 33-34 season. Got top 5 in the last few seasons, which is Champions League football. With a strikerless formation. You got strikerless, have you, Carl? Cool. He's a meta man. Oh, Ticker's here. Good evening. I've only just seen you message me about hanging shirts. I don't use X. Did I ever answer you about them? Also, sorry. Ticker, no. I'm still waiting, if I'm honest. I check that conversation every day, and about 5 times I just scroll down, just refreshing it. You'll read it one day. No, you did. I believe you showed me how you did it, but I just ended up going with a hanger, to be honest. I got told off by Miss Say1 because I used the command strip, but apparently you're meant to keep the little tag bit so you can take it off, but I thought it looked rubbish, so I cut it off, so that's now permanently stuck up there. But how are we, Tick? I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. Jack, lovely message as always. Channel, welcome in. How are we? Happy Thursday. Have you seen what happened at Lewis Station? It's shocking, as it's 1 hour from me and one of the nicest places I've ever been to. Channel, I haven't. No, is it bad news? I've not heard it. I hope you're well, though, Channel. I hope you're feeling better. As says, I think Bob is a great streamer. He's playing a fairly hardcore run of Project Sunboy, and it's very entertaining. It is indeed. Sorry, I know we had a shout out for Bob. If you're not already, make sure to give Bob a follow. You will not regret it. Thoroughly entertaining time. Where did I get to? All right, then, let's go. Holloway Ball is working in League One. See Jack like it when in real life. He'll nibble at that. FM royalty in the house. Hide your cats. No one do cat cam. Why cats? I don't get the relevance. I feel like I've just gone along with some Ticker slander there. I'm very well, thank you. A little warm. I do have 2 fans going at the moment, Tick, and I'm struggling. That the Misfits fight called off, Jack. Carl says, I tried out a 4-2-3-1 at the start, but was mid-table at the start, so I went to crazy, so went strikerless. Don't mind it, Carl. Don't mind it at all. 40 people trapped and a 7 train derailed. Really, that is mental, Channel. Yeah, I hope everyone is all right there. I mean, I assume that's, yeah. Is there injuries, I assume? Don't nibble. That's too far. Benny, how are we doing? I thought it got a little bit warmer, but it was just the radiation of positivity that comes off of Benny's opening message every time he enters a chat. How are we, Benny? Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. But it says, has anyone watched the Mourinho doc yet? Looks good. I've not. I've seen... Was it in Y Callum's Discord? I know someone was talking about it in some Discord I was in. I can't remember. I've seen people saying it was good. That train derailed isn't as bad as I originally thought. As people are out, well, that's good news then. I'm doing very well, Benny. I'm doing very well. More importantly, how are you doing? General says, buckled rail and not sure as it's being drip fed as my local rail station goes direct to Lewis. I see. Well, I've got 2 at top. Route 1 football, 6'6" and 6'3" strikers up top. That sounds like A1 ball more than Holloway ball. Cal says, but I find it disrespectful that people, is that BBC are interviewing passengers straight after the derailment. That, unfortunately, is the news media. Right, we need to get to, what's his name again? HP Source. Lovecraft. I don't know how we're going to... I don't even know what it... So he's an author, we say. He's an author. Is the FM27 test an application for PC users only? My mate wondered if he can apply to test consequences. I'm not entirely sure, Jason. The only thing that would make me think no is because they ask what platform you play games on and what platform you've been playing, or, sorry, what type of Football Manager you've played, which includes console, mobile, touch, all of that. So I'd assume maybe not. I'd assume, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever gave off a beacon of expertise or knowledge. That I am not. So I H.P. Lovecraft sounds like a man that we might have in Wiltshire. I feel like Wiltshire's going to be somewhere to start. Unless he was a Town fan. Education. Let's have a look in education. We'll go with that, I guess. Yeah, I assumed as I played both. The amount I defended FM26, they owe me. Tell you what, I've been a beacon of positivity also. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on it. And it says, I'm well. We're well. Argentina is not an easy place to manage club football. But I'm well overall. Just busy managing content based on my original character. The streams, work, friendships. You know the way it be, Benny. That sounds like life is life. And I hope it is all going well. Is H.P. the Lovecraft the one in Harry Potter? No, that's Lovejoy, isn't it? No, Lockhart. Gilderoy Lockhart you're thinking of. Lovejoy was Soccer AM. Cal says, like it's immediately after a guy grabbed his dancing daughter to save her, and the BBC go to him and asked him what happened with a camera. I know, these things happen, don't they? Argentina, it's rough, is it? Lovejoy is The Simpsons, right? I was thinking more Tim Lovejoy. Great age. Right, okay. I'm going to assume we can get somewhere. Surely we can end up on, like, literature. It'll never last. Tick's a man of culture, I see. A man of culture. Harry Potter, Luna Lovegood. Summit, I'm sure. That is indeed. Reverend Lovejoy. I was never a... I've not never been a Simpsons fan. I was just never a Simpsons fan. Like, I don't not like Simpsons. I do like Simpsons. I just never watched it enough to consider myself a fan. Always wanted to do MLS, but that's confusing too. Yeah, with the drafts and stuff. Desmania says, no kind of weird pronto here. Imagine Escher, but in words. I don't know what that means, Desmania. I assume you tried to help a little bit, but unfortunately, I'm not intelligent enough to understand how. Anyone else getting stream to glitch? Are we having any stream issues, anyone? I'd hope not. I've not seen anything suggesting as much. I'd hope that everyone's is okay. No, been fine here. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. It may be a root issue, unfortunately. It's not a glitch. Josh is just behind as usual. I'm scrolling H.P. Lovecraft. Unsuccessfully, it seems. Yeah, Desmanio. I'm unfortunately not the brightest penny. Unfortunately. I think we need to get to literature somehow. There is a bit of a stream issue, just a lot of waffle, and we're all going to have a carb coma. Why carbs? Oh, the waffles. I should have got that one. You lot aren't here for the Football Manager. If you were, you'd be watching Zealand right now. Hey, I assume he's live. He's always live, is he not, in the evenings? Right, I don't know where to go here. I don't know where to go. Zealand... oh, no, I quite like Zealand. I like Zealand personally as, like, a background watch, because obviously it's not the most sort of engaged experience in the chat, because how can he be? He's got too many people watching. But I like Zealand as a background watch. Jason says, Chippenden Town was my non-league to legend team as nearest, but they won't be on FM27. And yes, he's live. Well, no one go and watch him, please. Sorted. You don't know who that is. He's like the big dog on Football Manager, Ben. He's the big guy. China says, I'm only here for Ginger fans, the hottest and newest only fans. I'm not sure that platform's ever going to take off. Right, okay. I need to make some movements, don't I? I need to make some movements. How do we... The problem is, it's with these ones that I just have no idea, like, even a ballpark. Like, I know he's an author. But that's it. 5-star man, how are we? Happy Thursday. Have I missed the intro? No, we're still in the heart of it. It's only been 51 minutes. There's no Football Manager being played yet. It's niche, but I like the sound of it. I'm only here for the ginger with the massive forehead. And Bedders, brilliant. Wiltshire has zero culture, it seems. You're probably right. What exactly are you looking for? H.P. Lovecraft is what I've got to get to. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about him. I thought it was either a wizard or a source. So, oh, phew, I'm alright, Jose. Just suffering with work. How you doing? I do hope it's no Insta helpers. No, we don't want help. We don't want help. I hope work goes quickly for you. I do hope work goes quickly. Right, media. Maybe we go to media. I just want to click literature. Is there? Surely we've had some literature in the county, have we not? Doesn't seem it. Lord Lieutenant of Wiltshire? Maybe that was H.P. Lovecraft. How many football games you done so far? What, in Football Manager, do you mean? You've not had an ad yet, Alexander. Look at that. Look at that. It's gone. Just had a disruptive week, and now there's way too much work to do. Too little tomorrow to deal with. I know the feeling at the moment. I do indeed. Manuel says I wasn't helping. He needs to know what the hell he's looking for. Oh, Palace is now in a predicament. I mean, you probably should have thought of that before you spent the playlist. Lovecraft is basically tentacles, but not sexy. Well, that is a brilliant description of anything. I don't know the relevance, but I think I want that to be the name of my autobiography. James says, does it say how many games you played in a season? What do you mean, sorry? Fluorescent, adolescent, or pretty visitors? You pick. It's your channel points. Oh, because you use an ad blocker. Well, Alexander, thank you for that. You know what? Bob ain't wrong. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I still. That feels like a. I just don't know where my next click goes. I don't know where the next click goes. I was hoping for literature. Right, let me lock in. Let me lock in. I'll catch up with chat. I say as I instantly look at chat. I don't think further education is going to go. I am going to go. Oh, I don't know. We've got pharmaceuticals, but do we have any literature? W.H. Smith. Feels like that would be as useless as everything else in my head right now. I got that one. Maybe he was a conservative. I don't know. Maybe he was. Christian? I'm not sure that's going to get us anywhere. Channel, look, it's you. Oh, English channel. Don't worry, it's not you.
I prefer really not to
speak.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble, and I don't want to be.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here at all, if I'm honest. This is where I probably need more base knowledge, isn't it?
Leave the football
archaeology
before the football leaves you.
Has anyone wrote a book in Wiltshire? Anyone? That's what we need. Doco loves the emote. Oh God. Kermit, how are we?
When you take a goal.
I hope you're well. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Oxfordshire. I feel like they might have something going on. We've gone to Oxfordshire. Doco, how are we? You hate it? Me too, don't worry. Me too. How are we, Doco? Happy Thursday. I saw a book in Wiltshire once. There was some for sale at Stonehenge gift shop. Is that Wiltshire? No, I don't think it is it? I don't think it is. Tells me how much he loves it. Right, we'll catch up with everything later on. Do you know how much it actually irks me that I know that I'm missing messages right now? This is why I never play Football Manager. If there's not literature here, I'm going down the route of Oxford University. University of Oxford. Did he go here? Razdemir, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Happy Thursday. You're the one that has it, Doco. Believe me, it was not my choice. It was not my choice. I've just leave Wiltshire as I'm not called Jack. See what I did there? There you go. Right. Currently 8 games unbeaten. And how many did you reload? We all have a choice. We do. You are right. Maybe I need to look at myself in the mirror. This one's on me. So, I mean, we'll at least get to literature here. So I sit in chat when I'm in the stream. 8. Brilliant. No, we don't want reforms. Where have we got? Won't be women's education. Building and sites, no. Is there anything of like... We've got colleges, that's not going to help me. Notable names. We got any notable names? You got it in 5. Why did you make a 6-7 emote? It was It was Jack's emote, where when we did the subathon, people could get themselves an emote that they picked, and Jack decided to have that. Blazer Taz, how are we? Happy Thursday. Got work call and FM disappeared. What did I miss? FM never really appeared, Blazer Taz. I hope you're well, though. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. I hope you're very well. Teaching and degrees, right. I think we'd end up with literature somewhere here. Libraries. This is where books usually are. This is where books usually are kept. Donde está la biblioteca? There. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Right, I reckon we definitely need to... A new book deposit opened in South Marston, Swindon. Go on, Swindon. After the British Library. I feel like the British Library could be a place to go. Publishing. That's going to be more academic publishing, though, isn't it? I'd assume. Can I have one hint and help, and not any sort of clue? Just, is it doable from where I am? Is what I need to know here. Unsurprisingly, I tab back in, and Mr. I want to get through some games is on Wikipedia. It's channel points. I'm a man of the people. Probably no. Press the Lovejoy button. That would do it, wouldn't it? Dan says probably. Jack has no idea because he knows less about this than I do. Ben has come through with an incredibly helpful suggestion. No idea because he doesn't know what we're looking for. Steve-O, how we doing? Lads, I haven't played FM26 yet. Would you recommend I get FM26 to scratch my FM itch or wait for FM27? I'm not sure if there still is, but there was a demo you could get, Steve-O, that you could do like half a season of 26. So maybe tickle that pickle with that and then go from there, I guess. But I mean, you still got a few months until 27, so maybe. Maybe. Why am I terrified of messaging an emergency dentist? I've needed this for a week. Gav, do it. Just get it done. My song is Boogeyman by Glue, so neither of the other ones. Neither of the ones you said. What did you say? Boogeyman by Glue. Boogeyman by Glue. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you add a song to the playlist, it does get played. So this is going to be Boogeyman by Glue. My DJ voice for you. Cool, cheers. Would you say FM26 is in a good way now? Steve, I've really enjoyed it. I'm probably unpopular opinion, but I've really enjoyed it all year. And I think the general consensus is that it's improved. So yeah, I'd say so. Steve-O, thank you for the follow.
Thanks for
I
the follow.
appreciate it. Welcome in.
Welcome to the club.
It's a pleasure to have you. Right, I mean, we've got Oscar Wilde. I mean, Oscar Wilde had a wife. That's a niche reference, if anyone gets that one. That's a niche one. Cheers, Land. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Like I say, if there is still the demo, you might as well give that a go. And see if you enjoy it, I guess. Gav says, adding a song to the playlist as a redeem when I am around is a dangerous game. We do ask them to be within reason. Just within reason. Jack? We've got some names there. We've got some names. This is where you're going to tell me that he's on this page. I'm going British Library. I've gone British Library. It wouldn't be overly explicit. Nothing. Jack, you are a child. Collections. Is that going to... lost my unbeaten record? So it's doable in free from here. What, from library? Because that'd be a fail. I did 46 and 0. I know. We will get to it. I took 6 clicks. Took ages. Oh, from library. Oh, I've gone wrong, haven't I? That's you going to be telling me I've gone wrong. What's the game you were saying about? We're going to play that after. It's like a stream game, basically. Oh, here we go. Here's some names. I mean, we've got Jane Austen, Jane Eyre, Charles Dickens, Virginia Woolf, but no Lovecraft. He can't be that good, ladies and gentlemen. He's not making this list. He's not. Jack, why would it be? And why would it be? Also 3. 3 would be a fail, though. I've only got 2 clicks left. I think I failed this. I am going to go with a... I'm just gambling on British literature. I've gone British literature. I've gone with it. I'm with you there. Really liked FM26. The UI took a bit of getting used to, but that's because we were used to the previous for 10 years. You redeemed a song, by the way. Apologies, James. I missed that. Please let me know what it is. Please let me know what it is. Sorry, I will go up and catch up with everything. Dan says, I feel like there is a semi-important hint that if you didn't know the author would make this so much more helpful. Top stream of that. Cheers, Jack. It'd be great if he was British, but he isn't. Ah, right. He doesn't want to listen to Glue. It's nearly finished anyway. I just wish MLS worked in the FM26. Cheers, Jeff. Sexy and I know it. Right, we'll get that one after this. So is he not British? Is that what we're saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I've only got 1 more click. So I can't get there from here, no? This is a great song, by the way. Lol, no, he is not. Right, okay. So where was he from? I'm going to have to just... But you can get to him from this page. What, in 1 click? No, surely not. I've only got 1 click. 2. Yeah, that's me done, though. I get 6. I only get 6. No, it's not 6 or 7. It's just 6. It's just 6. So I'm guessing he's not on the page, no? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to concede. I'm just looking at these. I mean, he's not British, so I don't know why I'm still looking. Ramadash, have a good in Palace. Have a good evening. I don't think. I know. I have Wiki Game Solver open. Ah, okay. Right, okay. Well, then we concede. What was the route, ladies and gentlemen? What was the route? How did we get there? It's another loss. I'm in terrible form at the moment. You guys are making these tough, but that's probably for the best. Probably for the best. I just need to be a cleverer person. Do you know what's the most embarrassing thing there, Jack? Is that you misspelled. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. What a silly goose. What a silly goose. England, British literature, American literature, Edgar Allan Poe, HP. What does he love? Flacken, how are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're very well. Welcome in, my friend. Right, and as always, when you add a song to the playlist, we play it. So this from James is LMFAO, Sexy and I Know It. Mine was Titanic film, Kathy Bates, Stephen King, H.P. Lovecraft. How are we doing? I'm doing well, Flacken. I'm doing very well. Right, I got some catching up to do, haven't I? Where did I get to in the chat? I don't even know. I think I got here, did I not? No, maybe not. Further up. Yeah, I definitely was there. That's the song we got there. Saw about the book in Wiltshire. Kids, don't sniff glue is some solid advice from Doco there. We're just going to go through this quickly. I really loved that from Ben. Just, yeah, no idea, mate. I don't know what you look for, so I don't have a clue. I'd wait or play on console, PS Plus or Game Pass. That's a good shout. Jack with a weird message, obviously. So still 1 for it. Yeah, I don't think I missed too much actually. Yeah, I didn't have a clue that he wasn't British. Oh, here we go. I went Wrexham, McElhenney, USA Literature, Gothic Horror, H.P. Lovecraft. I see. So that's what I mean. You need a knowledge of like his books, though, don't you? There's a lot of routes. I thought that was going to be an easy one. Yeah, Morio. The problem is I didn't have a clue he was. So it's a tough one. So you did the right thing with British literature. Then it was Gothic fiction, and he's in there. I see. See, yeah, I know. I don't know who he is at all. I bet the new people that come in must think I'm a horrible human being. Just the new people. And they'd be correct. Flagger says, if we look away from that, I'm underperforming in FM. I'm doing great. Flacken, how's the save going? You'll have to update us. With the way you speak, I'm assuming you have some dirt on him from a former life. No, he was just nicer before I gave it to him. When we get to the 12 month, which is actually, it'll be a year of streaming or back streaming in just over a month. When we get to the month review, he can find himself in trouble. Vordhaust. That's a hard one to read there. How are we, Dave? I hope you're well. Happy Thursday. How are we doing? Cal, what am I playing here? Am I playing Championship? Am I going Championship? How we doing? How we doing? Yes, champ. Right, okay, so we go hard. I'm going to take from that. I'm not even going to take from that you were saying Championship. You were just saying, I said, are we doing Championship? You said yes, champ. Because I've never been called champ, and I think I like it. If you remove my sword, I will never speak to you again. Jack, don't you threaten me with a good time. Flax says, just started a new one in the second div of Austria. Should be competing in the top, but I placed 9th out of 15 after 12 games. Plenty of time, though, Flacking. Plenty of time. You'll turn that around. Oh, I need a team name. A1 ball, as always. Right, Championship. Who's our gaffer, then? Who's our gaffer? Tonda Eckhart. Okay, the Spy. Brilliant. Town are back this weekend. They are indeed. Ruining weekends up and down the country. 442. You seen what I sent in Discord earlier? That would be your answer. Dave, I haven't yet. I've seen this there. I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet. I will check it out after the stream. Mammoth says, just back from cooking tea. If you remove Jack's sword, I might start gifting subs, says Mammoth. Wow. Wow. Right, so we've got 2002, 2003 Wimbledon. I think I'm going to have to take... Nigel Reo-Coker. Because what a player he was. Final leave then, Jack. We're having you on. Let's just say the offsides are nothing anymore. They've been beaten. 5-star man, I'm going to dip. Enjoy the stream, mate. Have a good one. Thank you very much for being here. Hope you have a brilliant evening. Cool off. Get yourself an ice lolly. Where are you? Mammoth, chuck me... Outrageous. 0910 Bristol City. We are going to go... I mean, Nicky Maynard could be a good shout here. I would say... yeah, I'm going to take... Or Nyatanga as well. I'm going to take Nicky Maynard. I feel like 2010 Nicky Maynard's a good player. 9 months. Class for me, that. There you go. What I've sent you is the #1 worst clip. I say I look forward to seeing it. More for my enjoyment and not to enjoy your misery. 21-22 Blackburn. I mean, Brereton Diaz. Good player. Is that Van Heck? Ayala as well. Kaminsky, maybe? Where's Kaminsky? Or was that on the last team? Oh, what, the keeper? Oh, Van Heck's a shout. 9 months and 121 stream streak. I'll say it, I'm the best. And modest. Is that bad? I typed in D chat while he was still offline to hurry up and go live. Brereton Diaz. I think I'm going to take Van Heck. I feel like he's a good shout here. Gav says, okay, just casually looking at the reviews photos for this emergency dentist, and there's just a casual pic of Alex Greenwood as a patient. Well, there you go. If it's good enough for Alex Greenwood, it's good enough for Gav. Well, 3 years? James, that is crazy. That is crazy. 2011-2012 Birmingham. This is Matt's territory here. I mean, we've got Chris Wood, Nicholas Zigic, Adam Rooney played for Town. This is a good team. Nathan Redmond as well. African Sunset, I prefer, Dave. My Hill, decent keeper. Wowzers, Davies, Carr, Ridgewell. That's what I mean. There's a lot of good players here, and I don't know who. Andros Townsend. Nathan Redmond. Yeah, Chris Wood, Marlon King, Nicholas Zigic, I'd liked. Adam Rooney. This can't be far off Premier League Birmingham, can it, with this team? I'm going to take My Hill. Bolton 14-15. Barry Bannon, Jay Spearing. Lafondra. Emil Heskey. I used him in a quiz today, Spectre, I see. What, Harvey Spectre? I mean, Heskey time. Tim Ream, Bazabannon. Right, I've sent them an inquiry. If I can get in tonight, then I am ringing work immediately and driving to Nottingham. I do hope so. Like I say, I know tooth pain is awful. I'm taking Barry Bannon. I do hope that wait, say inquiry. Fingers crossed you for you, Gub. I'm buzzing for the 5th of September now. Me too, Ben. It's big time. Big time. David and Gog. Lucas Jukovic played for Town. Alan Hutton. Darren Pratley. Jermaine Beckford. I'm going to take Beckford. Loved a goal. Actually cracked me up that Hutton right back. He was centre back there though. I think it was the same one, but he was only a centre back. Right, 17-18 Wednesday. I'm a bit clueless here. Going to be tasty. Well, you just knew that was going to happen. Wisdom tooth on the right side and a broken tooth adjacent to it. Do not care for the price. No, not at all. Wallace, not a good Wallace. Should we go Wallace? Yeah. All right, we'll go Wallace. Freedom and all that. Oh no, that was William. 16-17 Forest. I mean, we got Matty Cash there. He'd be a centre back. Henry Lansbury. Joe Worrell. Michael Mancien. I'm probably going to take... That's early Matty Cash, though, isn't it? Is that Mancien? It is, yeah. Ram rings around us even then. Should have gone Liam Palmer. Played in the same district schoolboy team. Is it really? Okay. That's cool. I'm going to take... I'm taking Lansbury on the right. So we need defenders. 13-14 Reading is not a good place to go. We've got Wayne Bridge. Royston Drenthe. Is that the lad that played for Everton? Is that the lad that... I'll take... no, for Town, I'm going to take Sean Morrison. Wayne Bridge? Yeah, but that's not a good Wayne Bridge, is it? I don't think that's a good Wayne Bridge. I'm taking Sean Morrison. He came to Town after that. 0607 Southampton. I'm going to take Chris Baird, however you say his name. And then George Friend. Oh, Friend. Right, 83 rated team. We've done all right here. I mean, there was never a great Wayne Bridge, but considering the company, very true. Very true. We are predicted to finish 7th to 21st. We need to go up to get to steal those points. Call Glatzel new deal. I'm glad to hear that. Ross Wallace is our weak link. Nicky Maynard was our best at 87. Get me a season ticket. I thought you were saying you wanted him gone, Jack. Right, as always, we wait until our first loss to skip. It usually doesn't last very long. Is that... Play? Yeah, there we go. And we've lost, yep. Wanted who gone? Glatzel, I thought you said. I love Glatzel's back. We genuinely missed him end of the season. 100%. He just works so hard. Get that scope out. You need the intel. Right, where are we? We're third. We're third in the table. Now, I've always loved Glatz. Me too. Me too. I'm going to keep the gaffer because we're third. I'm going to enter the market. And we're going to get rid of Wallace. Because he is our weak link. And we are going to take Omar Richards. No idea if that's better or not. It looks like it is. We're going to continue to play. We might even get automatic promotion here. We have lost a game. So where do we finish? Oh, we won the league. We won the league. We finished first. That's the first time I've ever done that. What a time to be alive. Cal, sorry, you're not getting those points back. Wait, hang on. No, we didn't. No. No, we finished third. That said first. Did that say first? I'm sure that said first. Look, it says first here. So no, you are getting those points back. I think we lost in the playoffs. Did we lose in the playoffs? No, at the end, I'm sure it said first. Season review, here we go. Playoff heartbreak. Yeah, you get your points back, Cal. You get your points back. Playoffs. Nicky Maynard got the golden boot. No idea what's happened, to be honest. You get a 4-point deduction, that's why? What do you mean? How did I get a 4-point deduction? Oh, we actually did. Oh, we actually did. We actually did. -4 for misconduct. We finished top, but we got a points deduction. Well, that's just cheating. Well, that's not on, is it? They've dangled the carrot. No. That's outrageous. Oh, you've won the league, by the way. Points deducted. Anyway, right. Let's see this. I'm going to show you this new game. Like I say, this is one for you streamers. For everyone for the stream. If we enjoy it, we can add it as a points, a channel point redemption, and also, yeah, it's just a browser game that streamers can play. But let's have a look. We'll see if you like it. We'll see if you like it. So what it is, it's called Who Done Chat. So what I do is I'll put my name in here. I'll put my name in here. My points back, please. Cal, I think you've already been given them. Yeah, I thought Jack said he gave you them back. So we'll go with the open. We're going to 2026. So we'll go with no clock for this one. No. Fair enough. If anyone's able to give Cal his points back, can we give those points back? Done. There you go. There you go. Right. So, and then what we do is we open this, pull in the files, and then it essentially just quizzes on messages that you guys have sent. And we have to guess who said it, essentially. But there's different things, like you can do it against the clock. Here you go. I mean, I know that straight away. I mean, that's Scubs. We know that. But yeah, I just mean for streamers and stuff as well, if anyone that streams themselves, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Yeah, that one's Scubs, 100%. Just walked in from work. I'm going to say Root. I reckon that's Root there. That is Root. We got Root on that one. Twice more than I expect, so I'll take it. Oh, that could be any of them. That could be any of them. You reckon Gav? I'm thinking Gav, and I reckon that's going to be like pressing continue or something. It is. It is. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Right, who's at Craig? Great to hear. Nice when you find a save you enjoy. Right, so who's nice? All three are nice there. Who's going to be at Craig? I'm going to say... No, I don't reckon it's Andrew. Doesn't sound like me. Calling Mammoth nice is wild. Mammoth could be nice. We've got Moriel. Oh, we've got Benny's being at it here. It's great. I've just arrived at Kanchanaburi today, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Don't find as much street food here, I've gathered. That's got to be Ross, right? That's got to be Ross, right? I reckon that's got to be... Oh, it's not. It's not. No, the question marks were of shock. I reckon that's Manu. Oh, it's Palace. Oh, we're going on a stinker now. We're going on a stinker now. None of me. They'll get their count. There'll be some. There's just lots of messages get sent. 2 hours and you got 4 in. Congrats. That's cracking pace. That could be anyone. That could be anyone. Oh, no, it's not going well. Kai, nice. Hope you have some great time off. Three lovely individuals. 3 lovely individuals there. I'm going Luke. I've gone Luke. Yeah, I thought that was Luke. No football today then. No, we're going to play around. But like I said, I just wanted to play this I just wanted to play this, and then if we like it, what do we think? Do we want this as like another game we can add in as channel points? We can always do a round of this. Like, I'm only going to do one today. I didn't knew them for like 30 minutes ago, but yeah, I like this. Better as I was thinking, you know what I mean? Chuck it in. I mean, it's just a browser. I was just thinking it'd be quite cool for some of you streamers as well. I quite like this. It's fairly quick and good to look back. I've no idea what you were even playing. So, James, it's literally just, these are just messages that have been sent in the chat, and you need to guess who it was. I have no idea on that one. This is nice for non-football FM streams for sure. You can do something with a favourable draw in that, not a realistic target, but win a few games and maybe. I reckon that's Benny. That seems like a thought-out football manager message. It was James. Good luck tomorrow, mate. Hope all goes well. That's Ross. Right, two more. I really love our French team and our second French team too. Had to be. But now I know we're playing this, I'm going to start adding some really random comments. But yeah, I am Russian. It's not Ross. Smakaya's not Russian. Smakaya... No, I didn't think Smakaya was Russian. You threw me off, Betters. That's on you. I'm gutted Tottenham got De Zerbi. Right. Close it. I hate this game. Right. We're on Football Manager, ladies and gentlemen. But what do we think? Should we add that as a channel point? Do we like that? I just thought it was quite a cool... Good job, other B-man. Well, Smithy, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're well. How are we doing? How are we doing? But what do we think? Should we add that as a channel point? I quite like it. I think it's just quite a fun little quick game. I might add it as a little bit cheaper. It's only going to be a quick one. Bongo is the B-man. Bongo's the B-man. Right, we don't have any strikers. We're going to start Campbell today against Rangers. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Bongo's the B-man. Could have a points redeem and you have to get X amount right in a row to keep a point so we get them out. Yeah, 100%. Smithy, I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good. Pleasure to have you in. Let's get lurking the wrong way on. I think we will... Oh, Sorensen's injured. Aviation Geek, how are we doing? Hi there, can't believe footy back this weekend. I know. It's exciting. How are we, Aviation? I hope you're well. James says, why do I feel like one of them questions is going to be here is the best football manager? Because I know that straight away. Need at least 70%, I reckon, make it a challenge. Yeah, but also we can have a look as well, because there's like 10 that are timed. There's one basically as well where there's a cool one, so we can mix it up. But there's one as well where it's almost like if anyone ever played what was the song Wordle? Do you know what I mean? There was a song Wordle. I'm not sure. Hurdle, thank you. So, but basically what it is, it has a it will say one message, and I have to type a chatter. Like, you don't get any suggestions. So it'd be like, evening ladies, and I'm going to try to type them out at her. If that's wrong, the next one's going to say, all right, Specky, Lazy Ben, and I've got it. You know what I mean? So there's different modes as well, so we can try it.
What a big baby. Just
you like pigeons? Fair enough, Cal. They're an underrated bird, actually. Unless we get 10 Scubs messages, I think we are getting points back. Yeah, I think that's a great shout. I don't think it matters. I'm rubbish. If I am rubbish, as it does. I don't think it matters if I am rubbish at it. Does it not? Oh, I might be bad for Fantasy Premier League. Sorry, I'm with you, Aviation. No. There's no issue if anyone does bad in the league. There's just a prize for the winner. Posted the clip in chat for you. Thank you, Bob, dude. I like big scoops of ice cream. Cow, I like long walks on a beach. What are we doing here? Are you writing a dating profile? Or in the USA, why is soccer not called football? Because football's football, I guess. Jack hates pigeons. It's all about having fun. Horrible birds. This helped me get on the thingy. Oh, I see. Dan Joe Harris, how are we doing? I'm currently melting. I know the feeling. How are we, though? Happy Thursday. How are we doing? Chat and breeze. Yeah. Right, okay. So let's do with that. I'm going to start the Rizzler today. What's the link? Exclamation mark FPL, Dan. Exclamation mark FPL. Yeah, I think we go... Oh, yeah, no, we don't want the cup goalkeeper on. I think Yepes can come back on the bench because we really don't have any strikers. We'll go with that. Danke. Dankeschön. The Rizzler always gets me. I got Saka in my team. It's a solid shout. He's on pens and stuff. I don't ever go Saka. I think he's underwhelming for the price, personally. Calisthenics, welcome in over on YouTube. I hope you're well. Name one player, mate, who could leave Man U and still come back and be their best player, being 30 plus. There isn't any. That's how great Ronaldo is. I don't really understand the question. Someone that could leave now and then come back at 30 plus and be their best player. I don't really get the question, Calisthenics. And I got Haaland too. Good shout. I have resorted to asking ChatGPT how to most efficiently lay out my RGB lighting. Let's see how well it does. I mean, it is good, that old ChatGPT thing. Just don't ask Dan. Yeah, Saka and FPL always let down. Wouldn't have Saka yet. If you know, you know. He's going to be out for a bit. Bruno. Excuse me. I moved my team around, so I've got Fernandes in there. I think with the opening fixtures, I think it's silly not to have Bruno Fernandes. But it's not Prem back this weekend, is it? Excuse me, Prem's next weekend, right? Or is it the weekend after that? I don't know. Whenever Prem's back, at the start of each Friday's evening stream, we're gonna, you know what I mean, procrastinate a little bit. I know that's not like me, but we'll do a little FPL section. I'll have a look at my team and make transfers and stuff. Community show this week, Prem next. I thought so. Can't be bothered FPL. I never changed my team. That's fair enough. I said to Bedders, though, there's no pressure to sort of do it. If you do just want to chuck a team in and leave it, just see how you get on. You might have a chance of winning, Ben. Rangers playing like strangers. I don't mind it. I don't mind that at all. Right. They're getting forward, though. I don't like this. Good block in the end. Is he going to have a go? McRob. I thought that was a burger at McDonald's. We're warming up. 30th of August is our first Prem game versus Villa at the Amex. Okay, what do you think for the season? So every Friday we'll get more FPL than FM? Well, more than likely. 1 hour and 30 minutes in and we actually get to watch some footy. It's really started to slow down recently, isn't it? What was that, Doco? I don't know what that message means. Prem is same week as Slough, I think. Okay, so actually there won't be a stream on the Friday then. There will not be a stream on the Friday. To be fair, I'm going to get some tellings off. It's going to be part-time coming up. It'll be weekend off, then week off. I think we struggled this year. I hope top 10, but part of me thinks 14th. I think the Welbeck not being replaced situation is going to cause some problems, personally. I feel like that's just so many goals you've given up and not really replaced. Is there talk of a striker? Campbell's in. Oh, it's saved. It's because he's our 4th choice striker. Rutter scored a banger last weekend. I mean, Rutter's a good player. Yeah, he's a good player. I just mean you've gave up a lot of goals with Welbeck there. It is a lot of goals. Right, win this header, please. Good header, well done. Keep the ball. Didn't go well. That was a good pass from him. I love that from Techno. That's a great rename there. That and Naughty are up there as some of my favourites at the moment. D-Boy and Techno with some great... Rizzler! Oh. Spence off to Inter then. The Spurs in me is disappointed. Really? He's got himself a big move off of the... That must be... I wouldn't do that, personally. As an Englishman, playing in the Prem, I wouldn't move to Inter. I'm guessing there's a lot of money on the table. We have Ferguson, who needs to be integrated. We have Simas and Kostulas. We have plans before players leave. We aren't like other clubs who panic and buy players on loft. No, 100%. I just mean as in... Welbeck's just such guaranteed Premier League goals, isn't he? I wouldn't want to rely on him, though. Rutter, that is. Yeah, I'd agree. I think Arsenal finish 2nd or 3rd. I have a feeling City will win the league. See, I think Arsenal again this year. James says, I love how Bedders is answering most of the questions that people ask. Am I missing questions? Am I missing... Sir Fluff, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're well. Thursday, sorry. I'm glad it's not Tuesday. Happy Thursday, Fluff. I hope you're well. No, I get that. I do, mate. No, it's just, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not arguing with it. I just mean there's a lot of weight to Premier League proven, isn't there? Hence why that costs more money. You've got Mbuemo as well. Fair enough. That sounds like a solid team. What, Saka, Fernandes and Mbuemo? Oh, come on, Pie Daddy. Unfortunately, Manu, I've not had a chance to integrate a new goal song, let's say. But Pie Daddy's our first goal of the day. Xerxes 2. You got the whole United team, have you not? Yeah, Xerxes, I'm just United. I see rotation. Not a fan of Xerxes. We have the playoff game before we even think about the Prem. Very true, and that one's very, very important, especially financially. But we take the lead against 6th place Rangers. Then we've got some really, really nice games leading up to the end of the season. Xerxes will be a Carabao Cup player. Makes sense. Could I please tell you the actual legit names of my first choice wingbacks? Please do, Fluff. Please do. Semenyo. Yeah, I've got Semenyo. I think that goes without saying. I think he's going to get points. He's only playing because Big Ben's injured. Lazy Ben, you playing for United? Ball across. Here we go. The Rizzler. Out to Antonio. Can we get a ball in? Flores. Oh, good save. Keeper's keeping him in this. I reckon that Gabriel plays more than Xerxes in the league. Yeah, but he plays centre-half for Arsenal, does he not? It's poor. It's poor. And the conference this year has some serious teams in it. Yes, Prem teams should be favourites, but I'm not saying. Yeah, obviously you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but yeah, I mean, obviously Premier League teams are going to be the favourites, really, in everything but the Champions League. You'd assume. But yeah, you've got to be mindful that there's still some good teams. Robson Woodcock and Alfie Bates. What's this for, Fluff? What's this for? Sorry, I'm confused. Buendia. See yourself out. Well, I'm confused. The coldest room in my... Oh, was it my joke then? Was it? He looks a bit special and United need to play him summer this year. His youth contract is up soon. I don't know who he is. Obviously, I don't watch United as much as you guys. The coldest room in my flat is the toilet. So, James, are you currently watching from the toilet floor? Just funny? Right, okay. This is weird. Ralph Hasenhuttl is the Scotland gaffer in my save. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is my captain. Fair enough. That's a brave choice. I mean, it's always brave just not going for... Haaland is always a brave choice, I think. I don't want to do that, actually. Can Pie Daddy not play there at all? He can. Acuna can come off. We'll get Jimenez on. And then we'll take Sullivan off. He's having a good game, but he is knackered. So we'll get Ferracao on. Swap those over. Go with that. JJ Gabriel has been popping up on my Insta a lot recently. Looks class. Havertz. How much budget did you have, Aviation? How much budget did you have? I feel like your defence is just... I feel like you're going to have me at left back at this point. Don't know how you've afforded all of these players. Virgil. Right. We look like we deserve this. You get a refund for putting Havertz in. Oh yeah, that's good work there. I like that. That's a good win for us. That's a good win for us. You know Richards from Crystal Palace? Not personally. I know of him. I know of him. I wouldn't say I know too much. We have qualified for the Champions League with 3 games left before the split. Our initial budget for next season, 34 million and 150k wage. I mean, it's good money. How has our bank balance gone down so much? Was it like 70? Oh, we must have got the tax bill or something. Yeah, he looks the bee's knees, that lad. Does anybody else have this problem when it's really hot, your back really, really hurts, or is it just me? I don't tend to get back pain in the heat, no. I have Haaland, Ollie, Watkins up top. What, with Calvert-Lewin? Oh, no, sorry. It's because your name's the same as Aviation. Yeah, I've got, I did have Watkins. I got rid of him. Yeah, sorry, Alexander. Your username's the same colour as Aviation. I thought you were, I didn't see the name. I don't want to talk to the press. Yeah, I had Watkins. I got rid of him. I've got Haaland and João Pedro at the moment. I've got João Pedro. Mateus Cunha as well. Isn't that too many United players? said you've got Cunha, Xerxes, and Waymo. All right, that's 3 actually. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. No, that is 3. What you said 4. Freddie, how we doing? I hope you're well, my friend. Welcome in, Freddie. How are you, good sir? Happy Thursday. I have a rare player on the bench. Who's that, Alexander? I think Big Ben could be a good shout when he's fit again, but Haaland and Pedro's solid. No, I got 3. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you said Bruno as well. Fraser Forster. Don't mind it. Raya as well. Aviation, how would you have so much budget? I feel like you just named every expensive player. Cliff's back in training. That's good news. Who's Big Ben? Sesko. Doing good, mate. How was date night? It was very, very, very good, Freddie. Very good. The meal was fantastic. Thank you for asking, Freddie. I appreciate that. Ben Tesco. Name me any Prem attacker that wouldn't be high rated. What do you mean by high rated though? As in what, like an average Premier League attacker? I think I have a good chance this fantasy trophy. Well, Aviation, I know because you've managed to get a 200 million budget. Good player, Big Ben. High rated in FC27. Oh, I don't know. Sesko? Yeah, Sesko. And this song isn't very suitable given my situation. It's 3 AM. I need sleep. Doco, I'm sorry, but unfortunately, until you get to Brooklyn, no sleep. You better to be cooking. Did Sesko in FC23? Good. Which million card did you go to? Just a local one to me, Freddie. Oh, Celtic lost. Celtic just lost to Aberdeen. So we are 17 points clear. So that means we win the league before the split if we win every game, right? Because what? 5 games in the split. That's 15 points. So I think we can even draw one of these, and we've won the league before we even get to the split. Don't smell like the Rock is cooking. If you smell... he probably cheated to get all them good players, sounds like it. I just don't see how it's possible, personally. No, I don't think he's any good, to be honest. He could be, but he's only playing because he's Darren Fletcher's lad. Who is that, sorry? Oh, Fletcher. Makes sense. Croupy. Croupy's a good player, yeah. Jextra. He was too old. Sequeda, they're still showing us. Do we have him on the shortlist? We do. I'd want him back one day, I would. Yannick van Geldorp. Can we get you to join yet? I really want him. Extremely doubtful. But is that a definite no? You haven't cheated? Fair play, Aviation. Are you in the Discord? If you're in the Discord, let's chuck a picture in, because that sounds like a very, very good team, and I might have to copy it. Does cup matches count? What, in FPL? No. No, it's just Premier League games. Bubsy says, right, mate, I'm off. I got you tabbed, though. You take care and chat. We'll enjoy this legend stream that talks waffle, but we love it, Bubsy. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it, as always, my friend. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Thank you very much for stopping by. I saw Towner going for an Aussie attacker. I mean, the lad we had on trial was Aussie, was he not? Oh, yeah, snap your hand off a Wharton. I think most teams would. Thank you for the alert, Thomas. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's Aussie. Not going to act like I've heard of the guy. Ask Atter, he might be related to him. They're all related to each other in Aussie, aren't they? Not a fan of the Heat, James, no? Yeah, I taught that lad everything he knows. We've heard about your history growing up playing footy. Send you a screenshot now. Love it, Aviation. Love it. Cool, that'll get a nibble. What will? What's getting a nibble? What time are we, by the way? We've got an hour and 15 minutes. I want to play 4 games. I think we can get this done. No matter what Gav tells you, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting 4 games done. No, I hate it now. I liked it. No, I hate it now. I liked it. Now it's gone on too long. It's boring. Right, I'm with you. Excuse me, did I see you drink out of a Guinness? You monster. I know. And it's water as well. You saying they're all related? No, I'm only kidding. Aussies famously have good sense of humour. We've done 4 games already, just not FM. Or is that me just thinking something else? I don't know. Ben says they are. Give me the prize right now, says Aviation. Long way to go. Long way to go, Aviation. There literally hasn't been a game. Plenty of time. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to give you a head start. Anyone that's watching on YouTube, it's going to be easier for you to do so. But anyone that's watching on Twitch, there's my link there. If you are not already, if you hit that link and subscribe to the channel, it is free to do so. I am trying, as I've been very vocal about, trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I am going to give you a head start because I am going to be making a video probably tomorrow morning, and I'll release it tomorrow, talking about if we hit 1,000 subscribers before the next Football Manager comes out, I will give away a copy. So, if you want to get the head start, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, get yourself over there. That's all you need to do to enter. And then I will be giving away a copy of FM27. James says, anyway, I'm actually going to go because I want to get my freezer, but I see you next stream. James, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you cool down a bit and have a brilliant evening. Doc says, chuck out that water cracker can and get a nice cold Guinness in you. Don't even put water or anything other than Guinness in a Guinness pint. Doco, I feel told off, and it's deserved. It is. Thought you said there was a prize, not a punishment. Just kidding. Water. It's good for you, Aviation. It's good for you, especially in this heat. Cliff can only play 45 minutes today. What about blackcurrant? Oh, like a snake bite. Is that what they call it? I think it's a snake bite, isn't it? I'm going to start Tech Shearer today. Has say water in Yorkshire? Now, snake bite is cider and berry mixed. Oh. Beer, sorry. I thought you said berry. It's called a Guinness Black. That's it, yeah. 15 months to do it. I'm confident. What's that, Fluff? What's that? Before FN27? Is that before FN27, you mean? Right, we've got bottom of the table now, Dundee United. So if we're going to drop points against anyone, we know it's going to be Dundee. We got James Trafford in goal too. Yeah, I've gone Trafford. I've gone Trafford. I think he's good for the price. Harvey, how are we doing? I love it. Harvey and Freddie always seem to turn up similar times. It's like you two have a twin telepathy. Is not how you say that. How are we though, Harvey? I hope you're very well. Happy Thursday. Pleasure to have you in, my friend. You got Kinski in goal. Another good choice. Good make up with Chinese. Harvey, you know we need to know what that order was. What'd you go for, Harv? How's the week back at work been? Skip one, rush one. Next FM is 28. Joke, hopefully. Yeah, I hope that is a joke. I hope it. But yeah, all you need to do is subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be in with a chance. And that goes for those watching on YouTube at the moment as well. It's free to hit that subscribe button. Just do it, and you'll be in with a chance of winning FM27. Sweet and sour chicken. Nice. Nice, I like that. Right, can you get a good ball across? That is a good ball, Campbell. Come on. We take the lead. That might be his first goal for the club, you know. That might be his first goal. Jack says, if I chuck you 50 quid, can I get a better chance of winning? It's not going to work like that, Jack. I am thinking close to the time. There might be some other incentives to potentially have like a second entry. I don't know. Maybe something to do with Twitch or something. But I'm definitely not going to be... It's not going to be like, subscribe to me and you get an extra thing. This is very much going to be a free giveaway. At most, it'll be like, you know what I mean? A follow on Twitch will get you a second entry or something. In no way is it going to be a paid thing. That's not what I want it to be. Mod giveaway? Probably not, because you're awful to me, Jack. And that's not all the mods. That is specifically you. Oh, good save. Mod giveaway to people called Jack. Dan says, what if we each invest money into your channel? Infantino style. If it works for the World Cup, it can work for me. Rightio, I made a post regarding Twitch and generative AI. It was painful watching a 1 hour podcast full of ums, but it's done. My eyes hurt, brain hurts. So good night, take care, and have a good one. Doco, thank you very much for being here this evening. Get yourself some rest. It's been a pleasure having you in. Have a brilliant, brilliant night, Doco. Thank you very much for being here. It says, so I follow you on Twitch, 2 YouTubes and 2 TikToks and Twitter. What do I get? A sincere embrace when we get to Salford. Campbell's under this one. He puts it wide. Yeah, technically against 7 if you pay for a giveaway. Yeah, that makes sense. We all pay a fiver. Anyone who joins next week, a tenner and so on. Sounds a lucrative business plan. Yeah, the longer it takes you to subscribe to the channel, the entry fee goes up. Couple of drinks. What do I get? I'm taking the embrace whether you're giving it or not. I'm not sure I quite like that message, but here we go. Yeah, a couple of bevies from Ben, apparently. Oh, look at the football. They're toying with us here. They're toying with us. Oh. We got away with that. We got away with it. We've not been very good here, actually, to be fair. I know we're leading, but if anything, Dundee's been the better team. Come on. The perfect pyramid scheme. Sounds like I just wanted to do a nice, wholesome giveaway to try and boost my YouTube numbers. And now we're starting a cult, apparently. What giveaway is it? So, Ben, it's just going to be if you subscribe to the YouTube, I'm going to give away a copy of FM27. I just need to... Yeah, the idea is if I hit 1,000 subscribers before the game comes out, I'll give a copy away to someone. Ah, very nice. Indeed, indeed. So the sooner the better, really, because then obviously, I mean, if we hit it really early, Flores makes it 2. If we hit it really early, then I can just pre-order it for someone rather than it be close. Oh, Jack, your tune's changed now, haven't you? What's a better idea for an FC27 Ultimate Team player? Bet on me to lose. Cow, I don't know what you're saying there. I don't know what on earth that meant. I know. You could give penny stocks away for each membership. Doing giveaways for popularity. I know, Mammoth, but I keep asking people to subscribe. And it seems like a good way of doing it. But what better way to do it than buy people's love? I've never said a bad word about you. No, just to me. Just to me. The one thing I'll give you credit. The one thing I'll give you credit for, Jack. It's never behind my back. It is always to my face. So you've got that going for you at least. Cal says, so is Beto me to lose, Foden folks, Muniz' mates. No, it's behind your back too. Brilliant. Okay. Should have seen what he said about you when you couldn't make golf. Well, yeah, I can imagine. He's also said that to my face. But this is a PG stream, so I won't be. How do you know it's not behind your back? Because I have ears everywhere, Jack. I have ears everywhere. I hear everything. Well done, Sullivan. Go on, John. DMs are safe, yeah? No. I get screenshotted of them. I've seen screenshots of all of them. Gingers notoriously do have ears on their back. And eyes on their bottom. Ball across. Campbell's hit the post. Yeah, too much redacted information in there, Ben. Too much. Josh gets a full transcription every month. GDPR. If my name's in it, I get to see it. The A1 Ward files. They've really gone downhill with these TV series they're commissioning now, isn't it? Right, that was Grimmer, that. Give him a book. Give him a booking. All right, Ben. Oh, okay. We didn't need to go there, did we? When we go into... That's Salford. It's all booked up. It's all booked up. We are getting very close, ladies and gentlemen. It is now, what? 3 weeks away. 3 weeks away. So we are getting close. So what I would just say is just, be mindful of booking things and things like that. We're going to be having a look at tickets soon and stuff. Pie Daddy makes it 3. Almost 4 weeks. Oh, is it 4 weeks, is it? But yeah, so just be mindful. And if you do want to, if you are wanting to sort of get accommodation and stuff like that, and you want to be close to where I'll be and stuff like that, if you all want to be in the same area, a few people that are staying have done that, have booked something close, just give me a shout and I can let you know the area we are. No, 3 weeks too late. I thought it was 3 weeks. I was going to say, because it's not this weekend. It's next weekend is Slough. And it's the weekend after that. Oh, yeah, the meet-up. Brilliant. That the meet-up next year? Undecided. TBC, I believe they call it. Right, we've absolutely battered Dundee in the end. I'm staying in Swansea. Is that close? I wouldn't walk it, Mammoth. I wouldn't walk it. If you did, I'd probably leave now. That was a sloppy pass there in the end. Similar for the football tickets. If you want a stand area, we are sitting there. We'll drop it in the meet. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to probably do. Is I'm going to keep an eye on tickets, and when I get mine, I'm just going to... Oh, That's annoying. I'm just going to stick my seat in there. And, yeah, everyone just try and... Well, what I'll probably do is before I buy my ticket, I'll probably make people aware that I'm buying my ticket. So that we can all try and do it at a similar time. As long as I don't have to sit next to Josh. Ben, you'd pay extra. Let's not lie. You'd pay extra. Lazy Ben, put follow age for me. Just do exclamation mark follow age for me. I could put the steps in exercise Discord. Mammoth, you'd be top of the leaderboard. Is the game on Sky? I don't know. I really would. Ben, just please. I just want to see follow age. Sitting on my lap. Then we have to pay less for tickets. I'm up for that. 7 years, 1 month, 15 days from Lazy Ben. What's... I mean, first of all, incredible, Ben. You're an absolute hero. Secondly, what I want to hear, Ben, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Ben? How old are you? This is the interesting bit. I feel like Ben's grown up watching. Josh was still a kid then. 22. Literally grown up watching. That is a crazy thought. Crazy thought. Gav says, okay, so they can get me in tonight. Think I'm off to go temporarily suffer for long-term gain and get teeth pulled. Gav, yeah, I do hope it all goes well. It is best to go and get it sorted. Hopefully work. Text makes it 4. That was very Mark Goldbridge there, sorry. Yeah, I hope it all gets sorted, Gav. And hopefully work are understanding. No, doesn't really matter if they're not. I mean, you come first. 7 years and still not seen more than 10 games of FM. You want to feel old? Some people grow up watching Pokemon and Muppets, but Ben, yeah, did watch a Muppet, that's for sure. Ben says, when he found you, Ben hadn't started his GCSEs and now he's a Rocket League god. You're a charmer, Bedders. You charmed me. It's the relationship with Lazy Ben. Mammoth, it's a crazy thing to type, isn't it? Crazy thing. Palace, how we doing? How are we doing? When Ben first followed, you were still older than what Ben is now. No, I wasn't. I would have been, what? I'd have been... 17? Yeah, 17. Nah, 17 I'd have been at that point. Now, what you lot are thinking? My room is 6 degrees. Pray for me. It sounds like you're doing it right. 36, right? That makes more sense. Yeah, but what we on about here? I'd have been 17. Not a day over. Right, we've absolutely battered Dundee. When you're 22, Josh will be looking at 40. Brilliant. Brilliant. There's no need for that, is there? No need to get nasty about it. Just number. Mentally, however, a lot lower number. How's it been going? Matt, we've played 2 games. Nothing wrong with being 40 plus. Not when you look like you at it. Not when you look like you. Oh dear Lord, am I the old one here? Fluff, not at all. We have a very varied age range. It's just at the moment the younger of the scale are the ones being vocal. Nothing wrong with being 50 plus either. Don't start on the 40 plus year old. That's mine and Attas territory. I think you'd all be surprised with the variety of ages we have of you wonderful people. I mean, me being 24 obviously is not news, but nothing wrong with being 16. Great age, in fact. Soccer AM's not on telly anymore. I think Matt is also a 50-year-old in a 22-year-old's body. Cal's 132 apparently. I'm getting the word. Don't want to talk to press. Oi, oi, Frenchie, how are we? How are you doing, Frenchie? How's the save going? But most importantly, how are you? Happy Thursday. Hope you've had a brilliant week. I was 40 last year and I'll be 40 again this year. It's mental, isn't it, Mario? I've been 21 for the last 16 years. That's a lie. Both with the age and that it's been that long. Right, I'm back to work now. Catch you tomorrow. Harvey, thank you very much, Stumby. I appreciate it. I hope the rest of your shift goes quickly and I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow, Harv. Have a good one, my friend. I'm good, thanks. Saber's going well. I'm getting the word. Right, Scubs? Clubs in Scotland releasing players. Oh, it's the youngsters. We're not first. It's all one word, Cal. All one word. pervert. Right, we need to... if we go to the facilities... if I go to the board... 2 months. 2 months, Palace. Facilities. How do I do... No, I don't want to cut back. Oh, improve youth recruitment. That's what we want. I want to try and get that done. All one word. No, didn't work. Phil, you're a man of comedy and I love it. Heristran voice. I mean, if we could get that. I kind of need to know the answer to that one. Palace is now 5 months. Oh, it was Cal was 2 months and you're 5 months, right? I'm with you. I was going to say, I don't know how you've just gone up 3 months. He's hacking. Oh, we could get it from an out of odd. We could indeed. That would be one of my goal songs in the next game. Weirdy, it says stalking since you were 17. Brilliant. Oh, we've just got a new intake of players. Literally as I've asked for them to improve it. This has got weird. That word, pervert, out of context, reminds me of Bob's Burgers. He's a good lad, that betters. We're getting into a feral Thursday here, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we've got 2 top prospects. Feral Friday tomorrow, it is indeed. I mean, that's not really a top prospect in my eyes. I'm not really fussed on you. Kane Cool. He seems like a cool dude. 5'9". There's not a lot to like there either. No. Yeah, there's really not a lot to like there. I don't want to attend the game because they all look useless. 13 days until the Livingston game. I'm not paying 13 quid. Oh, we got ages. Here we go, Old Firm. If Rangers could win this, that'd do us a favour. I think it's going to be the first time in years on this save that both Old Firm teams look like they're going to get into the split. I mean, actually, Ross County could drop Rangers out of it if they win their game in hand. But it's been years since they've both been in there. At least 3 seasons. One of them's always been outside. Who have we got here then? Mamadou Bolde. 33 million is too much money. I suppose your facilities are still so bad. Moriel, I really haven't been focused on them. That's my problem. What have we got? Adequate coaching, good youth recruitment, adequate training. Yeah, they kind of focused on the stadium. Yeah, get a ball request in. So I've gone for youth intake first, and then I'm going to probably get training facilities up as well. Top prospects are overrated. Any bottom prospects? Need some squad options for my club. Fair enough, Fluff. You win nothing with kids. That was proven wrong. Lars Henriksen was amazing. Dutch McScrunge, I miss every day. But that's what I think Yannick van Gelder could be. Start training. Yeah. It is a tune. It is, Jack. Oh, they're not happy with the youth recruitment. Discuss with the board. I thought we were on the same page. Yeah. It's fine for a club like ours. I'd rather not change that right now. So what have we got? Good youth facilities. Yeah. I miss Briv by the second. Me too. I know who you and Briv miss, Josh. Who's that? I don't know whether to push. Same, he's a top lad, that Brivet. He is indeed. I'm pushing it. We're happy with our current setup. We left behind some of our rivals. Oh, shut up then. You're going to keep arguing, just leave it. Need to get a petition to bring him back? He's not died, has he? No. No. Still trying to. Yeah, saw that was speaking to him last night. Well, who was this? Oh yeah. Oh yes, right. If Ross County beat Aberdeen, they jump over Rangers into the top split. They have as well. They have. They are into 6th. SCFC Josh, how are we doing, my friend? Happy Thursday. I hope you're well. Another town fan. You love to see it. We need a leak to press button for these situations. We do. Core up the town. How are we, Josh? I hope you're well. Why is it A1 Warden here twice? Is STFC Josh your alt? No. Josh is a hero. He's been around. Josh, can I ask you a question? Which one? I'm good. I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good. What'd you make for the season? Where's the salad door? Excuse me. Anyway, Josh, you and Brev both miss feathers. We do indeed. Was Smith one of the top prospects? No, he wasn't. SCFC, he is, Jack. Are you the famous SCFC, Josh? Oh, that's a Pete, Gavin and Stacey reference, and you didn't get it. Yeah, no, I didn't get that one, Ben. I didn't get that. No, I'm not the annoying one. Not the prevalent SCFC Josh. How are you though, Josh? Pleasure to have you in. Hope you've had a good week, mate. Flores remains incapable of lobbing goalkeepers. Well, you just need to head it down from where you are to lob a goalkeeper. The bloke's massive. Hi, Daddy's injured. That's not good news. That's not good news at all. I'm good, busy with work. Good to be busy, though. Good to be busy. I hope all is well, my mate. Posture check. You're all over the place. Moria, thank you. Thank you. I was leaning. Like the Tower of Pisa over it. Thank you very much. I'll sit up. I'm bad for that. I am bad for that. I slouch in this chair whilst working as well. At your age, got to sit up properly. Realising the grown-up sucks, Josh. Yeah. A realisation I've made, unfortunately. It does indeed. Does indeed. But money's nice, at least. Betters, I love how you act like you're younger than Josh. No, we're just looking out for each other. We just look out. You alright, Palace? Everything alright? Keep your voice down. I've got a headache. Yeah, Pez really needs to go. He's been training. Zaha's been training with us. How old's Zaha now? Bring him home. How old is he now? He's got to be, what, 34? 34, I'd say. Thought you meant to be to get to the split today. We still will. We've got 3 games to play. I mean, this international break hasn't helped. Been too much football, Josh. I've been slacking big time. So I stream on Saturdays now. So I typically. Is that you, Green? It is, Ben. There you go. Joshy is the fakest town fan I know. Jack, I literally had a season ticket before you were born. You end at 9, not 11. How's it going, son? I see it. I just always am made incredibly jealous by your travels, Josh. I am. You've literally been to more Edinburgh games in town recently.
Welcome in, Raiders.
An equal amount. Puffy, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. How are we doing? How was the stream? It's a pleasure to have you in. I would say I hope you've all enjoyed yourself, but you've been with Puffy, so I know the answer. How are we all doing? Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Josh, or A1, or call me whatever you like. I've been called worse. I am a Football Manager streamer, and we are currently managing Edinburgh City. But most importantly, happy Thursday. I hope you've all had a fantastic week. Welcome in, welcome in. Big Boss, thank you for the follow. I said
to
at
the
the same
club.
time as me. That is me. If you're not already following Puffy, then at this point you're doing something wrong. Make sure to rectify that immediately and hit the heart at the top of the chat. It's a great time over there. Says the man who supports Arsenal. Yeah, but Josh, where have you been recently? I know your travels are always make me incredibly jealous. We've got the raid though. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you all had a fantastic time. How was the stream? What were you playing today? Was it more of the game with a really cool helmet? Was it more of that? Or you're far too kind? More than welcome. More than deserved. Yo, Tengu, thank you very much for the follow.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the club.
Welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. How was 3D Pokemon? Oh, was it 3D Pokemon today? What, Fire Red or? I keep forgetting you can see my Insta stories, Josh. You know I'm there. I'm in the shadows. I'm there. Milky, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the
I
club.
was playing Pokemon Red, but this cool 3D mod thingy, it was glitchy and broke a bit, but chat kept me going. So was it like playable, Puffy, or was it a bit too glitchy? But that sounds really cool, though. I mean, anywhere since America for the World Cup, that must have been amazing, John. I was in America for my honeymoon throughout the World Cup, but I didn't go to any games. What games did you manage to get to, Josh? I would have seen it when you posted it, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Nah, playable, so that was nice. That sounds like that'd be really cool. Puffy was complimenting dictators. It was weird. What, like a tier list of them? Or because that would go a weird place. How's Edinburgh City doing? We're doing well. We're absolutely flying. We can win the league before we even get to the split. But yeah, all looking good. They're actually doing well in real life as well. They've started the season well. I think I want him. Looking at that, and that's a reasonable-ish price, but we'll do that at the end of the season. It was unreal. Got England, Norway, and France, Morocco. That's class, Josh. That's so good. I bet the atmosphere was incredible, wasn't it? Naguib, his value's gone down a lot, but he didn't like the big matches, did we? We can get better. You're loving Foo Fighters today. It's the shuffle. The shuffle's doing it. I do like a bit of Foo Fighters, though. Nothing wrong with that. All hail Mush. Indeed. They are class, so I don't mind. They are indeed. Yeah, it was unreal. Stadiums, not great, Josh, no? So what ones was that? Norway was... Oh, there's Norway I'm going to forget. I had Miami Rock. I did hear bad things about Miami. Oh, this 6'6" striker is amazing. Who is it? Who is it, Jack? Oh, one where the F1 goes round, right? Okay. Leighton Love. Not heard of him. Sounds like he should be in adult films. On loan from somewhere. I'm going to leave you up alert when I see the dinner. Sitch, one of us is cooking pizzas. Love that, Puffy. What? I mean, devil's in the detail. I'd love to hear what's on that pizza, but... I won't keep you any longer from that pizza. And then the Boston Stadium, but it's in the middle of nowhere. Right, okay. I do love Leighton. That's class, though, Josh. That must have been such an experience. What did you what do you think for town season? What do you make for town season? We might not make this split, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the Wonder Kids to look at. Pepperoni for me, margarita for my partner with a nice garlic flatbread. Doing it properly. I like it. 5'11" and lots of money. Zero hope. Yeah, I reckon we're mid-table. Never felt so disconnected. It's the general feel, isn't it? I'm so with you, Josh. Yeah, it is the general feel. I think we'll be mid-table. He's too much money. I don't want to spend that. Much rather go to the Emirates. I mean, see, Josh and Jack are about to become best friends. Basic, says Tengu. Yeah, but basic sometimes is the way to go. Basic does a job. There's a reason things are popular. Yeah, Josh, he is as well. We're just going to scout pretty much everyone that plays in a position that we'd like. 6'2" but can't cross at wing back, so no. Left winger wanted by the big boys. See what he's about. Another two-teamer. Scubs, where you at? Or Atta. Atta doesn't like these two-teamers either. You'd have a field day. Oh, 12 to 20 crossing and quick. Victor Patino, you also have a fantastic moustache. Cracked you up? What? You two supporting the same teams? You plan to sell Cliff? Alexander, never. Never. 6'4" centre mid, yes please. Linda, Anders Larsen. 6 foot, not tall enough. Soriano, 6'2" winger, sounds like my cup of tea. We like tall. And it is probably just making up for my own shortcomings. So here we are. 9 crossing, no thank you. We've been looking at Peter Mickelson for ages. Not fussed on you. Josh, you still been playing anything? I know that you were a gamer. You were yourself. Are you still? It was Call of Duty you made today, wasn't it? You were a Warzone man, if I remember rightly. I remember the streams back in the day. Rust at the moment, mainly. Oh, okay. Bedders has been enjoying his Rust. Only thing I probably watch more Arsenal IRL than Jack. I reckon I might be close. But yeah, you definitely Bedders. I don't even know what Rust is. I mean, I've been talking to Bedders about it, but I don't really understand it. I don't know what it is. 6 foot is too short. Oh, that's taller than my entire squad. Oh, Fluff, I go the complete opposite way with that. He's a lot of money and from Rangers. Oh, he's on loan from United, that's why. I mean, we'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. It's like Minecraft COD, but online. Okay. It's an interesting definition. To be fair, I've been to Emirates quite a lot for my age. You'll see when my YouTube video drops, you'll see the pain. Sorry, back after dinner. Gammon, eggs, chips, and peas. Nice. I mean, nice. Sorry, I wasn't going to go back on your dinner not being nice. I'm not a gammon fan, personally. I never have been. I'll say it. The thicker bacon gets, the worse it gets. The worst, sorry, not worst. The worse it gets. 6'6". I mean, he is worth £60 million. We'll scout him just so that we can feel jealous of anyone who gets to have him. Wanderson Contreras is a brilliant name. He's not for sale. Nice English, that. The Wurst it gets. Brandwurst. I know you're not a gammon fan, but I love a decent slice of gammon. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm in the unpopular minority with that opinion. Until it gets to pork joint with crackling, then it's back. Crackling, not my thing. Not my thing at all. F9's channel, mid, playmaking, wing back, etc. In Enterprise National, you have to sacrifice something. Very true. Very true. Because after a certain thickness, it's basically a sausage. I do like sausages. Wally Saul looks a good player. So Bedders fancy passing me your dad's number is one of the weirder things to read on the internet. This man says there was supposed to be pineapple, but it seems my wife picked up a can of pieces, not rings, so we forewent the pineapple this time. That's fair enough. I know that's a gammon thing, isn't it? Pineapple with it. Yeah. So what? Explain to me in layman's terms. What does a wipe mean? When you say a wipe, is that like a playthrough, or is that like a playthrough? I don't. You've said that to me many times. The map wipes. Well, that seems inconvenient. So, like, you restart. So you have 1 week, 2 week, and monthly wipes. I see. Do you stand or sit for them? See, that was a little bit of a toilet banter for you. A wipe is the game resets and you go back to 0. It just feels really inconvenient. Feels really inconvenient, that. We don't really need a goalkeeper right now. Rob Ball, 6'1" centre back. It's City though, so it'd be worth a lot of money. Yeah, we started getting better at making the progress. Okay. Not eternal progress. Fair enough. Doesn't sound like my cup of tea. It sounds like I get frustrated. Not my thing. Right, now we're on to the big boys here. Puts everyone back at level playing field, so no absolute domination of a server. That makes sense, I guess. Normally get your base destroyed by some angry Russians. Fair enough. I'm sold. Seth Briggs. He looks a good footballer. I quite like that. Really tempted to buy an Arsenal membership. What does that do? Kevin Lake we've been looking at for ages, haven't we? The Wonder Kid, is he? He's from City, though, so again, it'd be loads of money. Console and be out the window. Ben, I think I'm with you. Only £20 a season means you can enter ballots and stuff? Right, okay. What, like preference on like away games and stuff? Or even tickets, I guess? 80 million, yeah. I don't think we can look at him. Joel Souza. No. Love Rust. That's it. So you can get a membership that gives you a chance to win a raffle. Money well spent. Yeah, that's what these big clubs can do, though, isn't it? They've got such weight and such demand. Fairly consistent performer. Not in the market. Don't care about away games. That's too much stress to get tickets for. I'll just get... Oh, so it's like, yeah, you have to do it for home games as well. 5'10", Wonder Kid, number 2 on the list. He's reasonably priced. Then Hilary, 100 million. Yeah, no, right, that'll do. That'll do. We've got a lot of scout reports coming in there. 3 days to the Livingston game. I don't think we are going to get to the split, unfortunately. We might get to the Scottish Cup semi-final. But I think people with more points get more priority, I believe. So same as Town, really. Yeah, but that's for away games, isn't it? Only works for away games, so you don't have to worry about a ticket for a home game at Town. One phone call. Manager of the month, you'd love to see it. God of the month wasn't us. All of the Wonder Kids winning. Alvaro Montoro. Don't care who you are, if I'm honest, because I don't know who you are. It's more Foo Fights, by the way. Is this even shuffling? Is it even shuffling today? Don't want to talk to press, just want to get into the game. We are... So what we're 17 points clear still. Well, if we win our next 2 games, we've won the league before we even get into it. We had Monkey Wrench yet? I'm not sure. Did someone add that? Did that get added? Did that get added? Because I don't think I've put it on. Don't know. Morio said, that's it. So hard to get tickets for Brentford now. In the old days, you could roll up on the day and buy one. That's what I mean. Yeah, for Town, it's the same. If we ever got to the Prem, that, you know what I mean? It changes instantly, doesn't it? And I can't say too much because I haven't really been going. But I did when we were in the depths. I just am very much caught up in streaming. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I like sticking to a schedule. Right, you lovely lot. See you tomorrow. How is Castleford looking? Oh, Casualford, he scored against us early in the season, Alexander. But I hope you have a fantastic evening. Thank you very much for tuning in over here as well. I appreciate you making the journey over to Twitch. I hope you have a brilliant evening, Alexander. If you go to town, just get a kid's ticket. Get rid of Clem and it changes. Hey, we went once last year. I went twice last year. Same as Ipswich, even Championship was no chance, not even a fan, but it's the local team. And what, there's just no chance of getting a ticket, is there, man? Yeah. Makes sense, I guess, isn't it? People just want to get there. What other game did you go to? Can't remember who it was. I went to the game that was Saturday before my wedding, and then Rovers. My wedding was last season, wasn't it? September last year, yeah. So I went to, me and Slowy went to a game 2 days before my wedding. Yeah, the wedding was start of last season, wasn't it? New season, new wedding. I can't afford that. Still stressed about the last one. I'll be here tomorrow since I'll be a streak on the pitch. Alexander, I appreciate that. Right, Cliff can now start again. That's good news. Let's hope that he comes back as strong as he previously was. I'm going to start Ferrico today. And I'm going to start the Rizzler, I think. So Senior's going to start over Pie Daddy. Did we win? I can't remember. No idea. No idea. Don't let the missus hear you forget the date of your most special day, apart from when Cliff signed, does Manu. No, I know the date. It was more the knowing if it was the season is what I meant. I know the date because I'm going away for a week for the anniversary in well, yeah, a month today. But it was more like knowing if it had fallen into the season is more what I was thinking. Right, let's go with that. Actually, I want to start Sasquatch Babaganoosh today. Swap size there. There we go. Right, Livingston. That's flown by. Was Shrewsbury, wasn't it? It was whatever then. It would have been the 13th of September. I can't remember. I really can't remember, Jack. 13th of September last year. If you wanted to know. I mean, I'm not saying look it up. It's only if you care. Is that a shrew or a shrow? I say Shrewsbury. Did you get the badge in? Always. Always. I'm glad I didn't the Rovers game. I reckon I got punched in the back of the head. Bedders did for Rovers. He did. He did indeed. My dad's birthday. What, 13th of September? Well, happy birthday to Papa Puff on a month today. Probably the first time he's ever been referred to as that, but there we go. Oh, well, I mean, that's I didn't know that news, so I hope all is well. That's a great finish, by the way. I'm being proper Mark Goldbridge tonight. That's not the time to celebrate. But yeah, I hope everything's okay, Puffy. I hope all is going well. Into any United games. United. Yeah, do you reckon you'll go much this season, Josh? Do you season ticket? I have a feeling you don't. Maybe so. Oh, well, that's good news. No, I don't know. I didn't think you did, Josh. I'm glad to hear that, Puffy. You take an early lead. No, I didn't think you did. I know you go a lot. I didn't think you season ticketed. I guess you go to Arsenal and stuff as well, don't you? And just general. Silly football. We're good at this football stuff. We just need Cliff to start scoring again. And speak of the devil, is he on his own? His defender's coming across now. Is he good? Why is he shot? Silky. I preferred Silly. Can't bother to look? No worries. Like I said, there wasn't any importance to it. It was only if you wanted to know. I got a silver membership at Arsenal, so basically a season ticket there. Oh, right. Okay, so fair enough. So yeah, you go to that and then a town game if it works out and stuff. That's cool. So Senior, we've not seen him for a while, actually. Pie Daddy's been too good. Look at the football. Yeah, we look class here today. Perico makes it 2. Come on. Swindon is proper tipping pot. There's rumours, Scabs. There's rumours. Once I start driving, I'm going to start going to a lot more Arsenal games. You don't want to drive to go watch Arsenal, Jack. You don't want to drive. My Mr. Dad has a season ticket. Ah, okay. Yeah, you don't want to drive, mate. Once I'm older, then you can actually get right in there driving. Oh, really? Is it a nice one to drive to? Is it? And it's pretty easy. Okay. I can't say I've ever. Well, I've been to Emirates. I can't say I've been by car, so I don't really know. Don't know which one, Nils. I get a good ball in it. We're battering him here. Flores has got some room. He's going to go himself. It's been blocked. Senior, come on. That's a good thing about the Swedish football. I have a season ticket, but it doesn't clash with, much with Brentford. Why is that, Moriel? What sort of days and times are the games? Last one I went to was the FA Cup. Brighton won, I think, when Fletcher was in charge. Waste of time. What was the score, Ben? Oh, you drive then. G. Worley, how are we doing? I hope you're well. Hi, how are we? Just started watching the VODs on YouTube. Well, thank you very much for that. I mean, you're going to have a little bit of a spoiler going on at the moment. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you're well, my friend. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Yeah, there's quite a few I think this is, 117th stream in charge, so I think catching up's going to take a bit of time. I'm willing to just catch you up verbally now, if that's any easier. Lost 2-1. Ballfest. Not ideal. At least it's improved now. Summer League, so it doesn't overlap. Of course it is, Moriel. Stupid question from me. Yeah, please. Oh, well, Phil has very kindly put some details in quickly before we do catch up on the save. If anyone isn't aware, I am playing in a charity match in 2 weeks' time now. So on August 29th, there is going to be a charity match arranged by the wonderful Y Callum, a team of Football Manager content creators playing against a team of Slough Town fans. And it's an open invite. You guys are more than welcome to come. If anything, it's encouraged that you come along. It will cost you £10 on the day, and that will get you a ticket to the charity game and also Slough's 3 o'clock game after. Every penny goes to Alzheimer's Society. So it'll be a brilliant time if you want to come and watch some of your favourite Football Manager content creators. I'm hoping I'm at least one of yours. But yeah, it'll be a great time. If you can't make it, however, it will all be being streamed on Y Callum's Twitch channel. And there is a link there to support a brilliant cause if you are unable to attend. So, playing as a push, you're trying to? I played on Monday, Jack, and I was better than I thought I'd be. So, G. Worley, right, so where we are. So whereabouts did you get to? You said you just started. So, we went up first season. We didn't win any titles going up. It took us 9 years to win anything. But we went up first season. It took us 2 seasons to get up to the Championship. We stayed up on the last day in the Championship and then went up to the Prem. So it took us 5 seasons to get to the Prem. It took us 9 years to win anything. We then won a Premier Sports Cup. But we are now in season 14. We've won the last 3 Scottish Premierships. We've won 2 domestic trebles. We're on course for a 3rd domestic treble, a 4th consecutive title. Which, if we win our game after this, we actually win the league before going into the split. But we are very much struggling in the Champions League. So we've been in it 3 times. First year, we lost every game in the group stage. We set a new record for the most goals conceded in a group stage. Second season, we finished 2nd in the league phase. But we went out in the round of 16 to Stade Rennes. And then this year, we went into the playoff and we lost on penalties against Villarreal. So we've never won a European knockout game. That's the next plan. But yeah, any questions, fire in my way. I'm more than happy to answer. Cal says, I was about to make an Alzheimer's joke, but I know that's rude. Yeah, don't, Cal, because it's a very touchy subject for most. I mean, it's something close to my heart, so I'd rather you didn't. His man, how are we doing? Happy Thursday. I hope you're very, very well. Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? When are you getting sacked? Never, Ben. Never. Once Eddie win one, you'll win the whole thing. There we go. We'll get there. We'll get there. Right, we're absolutely battering Livingston there. Absolutely battering them. What time we'll be able to finish the league games at least. I just don't know if we'll get the Scottish Cup semi-final in. I'm not sure if we'll have time for that. But yeah, how are we, his manager? I hope you've had a brilliant week. Pleasure to have you in as always. Oh no, that's a good ball over the top. Nice to go. They're back in it. I'll just get sacked, will you? You'd like that, wouldn't you, Jet? Not happening though. Not happening. That is a mile onside. Oh, yes, I would. Kind of haven't been on it a few days. I was 4th when I last went on. Eddie won't sack him. He's top of the league. Yeah, getting Champions League every year. I wouldn't call 4-1 back in it. I would with my team. They won't sack him, but they don't respect him. Won't even round up a better class of kids for him. Moriel, yeah, as we play at the Gary Jardine Stadium. Might become the new owners. You haven't got the moolah to get in over our owners, unfortunately. Cliff's been quiet today. First game back from injury. I'm going to move to senior up top today, and we will get Pie Daddy on. I'm not sure it will. Jose Antonio will get on. And everyone else has been really, really good. We'll probably leave it at that. Doing all right, man? So I'm doing good, his match. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing well. Ben said, I told you I beat Notts County in the FA Cup. Yeah, I remember. And then lost to South Shields, who were the league below. Proper FM. Could not sum up the game in one sentence better there, Ben. Oh, I thought the sub was saying it was a goal there. I thought he picked an absolute screamer. That is so FM though, Ben. We'll praise him. We'll praise him. Come on. Let's get this over the line. One more game to win. Altrincham. Altrincham. National League. I am just having a few looks, by the way. It's just because that's reminding me. I am just having a few looks at a couple of final things before I've made a definite decision on my save for FM27. And I think we'll probably have a chat about it. Maybe I'm thinking Saturday I'll know if it's for sure. And then might announce what we're doing on stream anyway. On stream. Like the stream save. I think I've got it sorted. I just need to check that what I want to do. I want to check it's actually plausible to do. And then, yeah, and then it's about making the intro video. Jared Leto in charge of Livingston. Maybe you should go back to acting and singing. What are you gonna do for YouTube next year? The same? Yeah, so I'm gonna do. I was umming and ahhing whether to do Job Centre to Glory again. I've really enjoyed it. I just didn't know whether to mix it up. But I think I am going to. But I've been talking to Bedders about it. I've got like a bit of a twist to it. Something to make it a bit more sort of immersive and in depth. So it's going to be the same like concept of the save. I'm just going to add a bit more around it. And then I'm just going to do some other bits on the side. I want to go down the route of save ideas, but not so much like a typical here's 5 teams you could do. I want to sort of, because I know a lot of people struggle with like long-term saves. I think what I'm going to do is like make one video per team and really sort of go like history of the club, make the story, you know. So like with Edinburgh, it was like becoming the best team in Edinburgh and stuff, and like the history. I think I'm going to do like a highlight of a team. It won't be a long video. It'll be sort of like 5 minutes or something. But talk about the history. Maybe I'd probably aim for ones that have like a bit of a cool background, a cool story behind them, and then sort of sell a story rather than just like his Dagenham and Redbridge, who are now owned by KSI, take them to the top. I'm going to sort of do something that's a bit more in depth on like learning about the club as well is what I want to do. You know, if there's any supportive stuffs I might be able to help with, reach out to us, man. I thoroughly appreciate that. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the offer. Jack says, I haven't been catching up with the YouTube series at all recently. Nothing against the vids. Just don't watch FM YouTube. That's fair enough, Jack. I would never pressure anyone to do so. But I would just say, in no way does that come as a surprise, because looking at the numbers and at the time of the year we are with FM, I don't think many people have been keeping up with the series. I don't think many people are enjoying watching Football Manager at the moment, which is everyone's option, of course. It's just I just want to keep plugging away for the new game. Might get the job IRL. Hey Ben, I'm going to apply. Do one on Ross County. I'm definitely going to have a look into loads of teams, Cal. I'm going to do like loads throughout the year. The plan is to I want to hopefully get, I at least would want to get like one sort of, because where they're going to be quite in depth. I want to at the start aim for like one a month, and then as I get sort of a bit more comfortable with making them and a bit quicker, then maybe like a couple of months and stuff. But I don't just want to like rush them out. I want to do like, you know what I mean, do a good job and actually make a decent video. I love the Notts County series, but just stopped watching FM after that. Notts County one was tough to film, was like record and stuff, to be fair. I didn't like how I did it, and it was just 2 series weekly was a bit much for my schedule, unfortunately. That's why I'm just going to stick to the one. Ross County got back-to-back relegations. Cal, yeah, that sounds like something I'd look into. I really liked it. I'd say then you'll like the idea for the Celtic. We've won the league. We've won the league before the final day. Yeah, we've won the league. Celtic lost. We are champions. With 6 games to go, we've won the league. Another title. Yeah, Jack. So I think you'll like the idea of the stream save. It's going to be tough. Put it that way. It's going to be. It's still going to be a one club save. It's still going to be a club that I'm going to try and hopefully have some interaction with, go to games and stuff. I want to make some more like videos around that, rather than like just the short things I did with Edinburgh, where it's going to be a bit of a closer team. Make a bit more of a proper video around it. But yeah, I put some restrictions on it, so it's going to be a tough save. Trophy room extension required. They'll argue with it, does Manu, I'm sure. Means I spend more time asking you to get sacked, and there's a chance that I might on this one. There's a chance I may on this one. Is it still... That's the plan, Jet. That's the plan. That's still the plan for the club. It's just, yeah, the restrictions I'm going to put in is going to be what makes it tough. I mean, Bedders told me it was a good idea, and if I trust any man, I trust Bedders. That's that Bristol area, isn't it? Yeah, it's over. It's just past Bristol, isn't it? Which is fine. I can go for a walk in the Forest of Dean in the morning, go over and watch a game. Beautiful. Yeah, really local then. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I just wanted sort of within an hour, really. Hour and a half. Won't need to get a flight. That was the one suggestion from Mrs. A1 was can you not have to fly to the next team you manage? Do you know what was really bad? When I started Job Centre to Glory and I was at FK Arda, I looked how much it would have been to go to a game in Latvia. Last one I watched was we beat Chelsea in the FA Cup semi. What's this of? Did you tell the missus that? Yeah, I didn't. Because it didn't come to fruition. What, of the Notts County one, Ben? Notts County? You mean, sorry. Are we talking Notts County? Who's going to win? Who's going to win Portsmouth or QPR on Saturday at Fratton Park? I'd say Portsmouth. I actually love that idea. I reckon it'd have been a nice trip. It's just the football, maybe not so much. Football, not so much. Villarreal still in the Champions League, by the way. Sorry, I was texting you, brother. Did I hear my name? The FM series. Riga is lovely. I know, I went there on my stag do, does man. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, I just said I told you about my my stream save, and you said it was a good idea. I was just saying I trust your opinion, was all it was. Hey, Ben, that really narrows it down. Yeah, so Ben, I didn't know which one you meant. I'm assuming you mean the Notts County one. I'm assuming. Oh yeah, I'm buzzing. Get down the beach to watch a game. Love it. Right, let's get him on a short list as a. Put him on maybe for now. And some candy too. I think I missed the new stream idea. Is it Western Supermare? What's the restriction? I haven't gone with the restriction yet, Kermit, just because I am just doing some final prep just to see if I can get my head round how to do it. So I think Saturday I'm going to talk about the new save a bit more. But yeah, Western Supermare's the club. It's your brother's B-Day on Saturday, isn't it? It is indeed, Jack. That's a good memory you have there. It is indeed. I'm seeing him on Sunday. Do you know what? I might even add him to the buy now. He doing anything nice? I doubt it. I doubt he'll have any grand plans. We're going around there, like all the family. We're gonna have a takeaway. It'll be a good time. Oh, he's too much money though. I'm gonna put him on a possible free in case his contract runs down. Hopefully the save isn't a nightmare. I rate that. Putting the stream ahead of it. If there was something going on, it'd be in the evening anyway. It'd be in the evening. That's good, that. Okay, cool. Did you watch Zealand's brother, Adler? He was managing Western Supermare, but I haven't seen him stream recently. I didn't know Zealand even had a brother. Bogan is bogus. Who was that? I just skipped through loads there. I mean, there's a lot to like there. Hopefully his hairline isn't as bad. They look almost exactly the same. Maybe I have seen clips of him then. I just thought it was Zealand. 3 days until the St. Mirren game. I mean, yeah, at least the save with Western Supermare can't go south. I'll give it. Villarreal 2-0 loss against Lazio. Napoli, sorry, there. I really need to get a name. Oh, I've left it too long now to change the name in the badges. Just live with it now. Just going to live with it. Right. This is a good song. FIFA, this. Reminds me of old FIFA. Used to watch Adler, much more chilled and approachable and not seeming on it. So what sort of like numbers was he looking like? Was he like a smaller streamer or? Obviously like Zealand, you just can't really chat to him. you can't really chat to him. I mean, no, through no fault of his, is like, yeah, a downfall of success, I guess. My hairline's getting a bit knackered, to be fair. Yeah, Ben, I'm in that boat. I'm in that boat. I don't know how I still go backwards with it, to be honest. It's more to the side these days. You're 22? Yeah, it was more like all other streamers we hang around. Oh, okay. I'll give him a follow. You thankful you still have hair? I would very much if things did sort of regress in terms of hairline. I think I would just get rid of it. Bold by 25. Nothing wrong with a bald head at all. Nothing wrong with that. Zach, I reckon you'll be bald by 28. My dad shaved his. My dad's still got hair, but you'd be able to pick them all off. The only hair I grow now is out my nose and ears. I feel like that's the thing that comes with age, is I've had to start trimming nose hair. I feel like that wasn't a thing. You got them curly ginger locks. Don't worry about your hairline issues. The only way is up. It is true. It is true. Right, Cecina. When did Cecina get injured? Didn't even realise. All right, Pie Daddy's back in. Campbell's got injured. Everyone's injured. Everyone's injured. Campbell, we literally know, was just injured. Holmes can come onto the bench. Chill, approachable, chat not going 100 miles an hour. He's a videographer, editor, all the Zealand's IRL videos, hidden grounds. Adler is behind the camera. I see, okay. So yeah, what is he? Does he get like a lot of people watching? It's alright at the moment, but in the next year might go pear-shaped. Or horseshoe-shaped, I guess. Good song. We'll go with... I'm going to let John Sullivan go forward today, actually. Not really, unless Zealand raids him. Right, okay. Fair enough. I'll have to check him out. Like, I know you've all said that he hasn't been streaming a lot, but I'll drop him a follow. See what he's all about. Look at D-Boy plays. I'm going to kiss his bald head. An uncomfortable amount in Salford. That's if it's not already all kissed out from Slough. Right, St. Mirren game. It's funny. I just got a message from Dan. He said he's not going to either anymore. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Right, come on then. Here we go. Guard of honour. St. Mirren clap us out onto the pitch. Cliff leading the way. What a man. Captain Cliff. Captain Cliff, what a man. He'll lift the trophy this season. Unless Teixeira comes off the bench, I guess. Come on then. Let's end with a bang. I've been doing FPL, but speaking of hairlines, I'm very attached to my head of hair. I mean, it's a good head of hair you've got going on. Good head of hair. Nothing to worry about in the Atta household. Celtic are winning. Doesn't really matter though. I've wanted to shave it for years, but my missus won't allow it. Why is that, Bedders? It'd be a wig if it wasn't attached. Someone would wear it. And if I had and I have a big weird shaped head, so I don't know if I'd suit it. I've got a weird shaped head. It's a strange message there, Ben. Less hassle, fair enough. Good hands, Moody. Good hands. I have a Mars attack shaped head. Yeah, I'm more like destroy all humans. Go on then. Let's end well. Conehead. Let's get this over the line. It really doesn't matter how we get on. I didn't rotate at all, and we've got a cup semi-final next. Lincoln have had 2 offers of 2 million rejected for Tyrese Shade. 2 million. Wow. He was bang average when he played for us. Mental the player he is now. Best thing he did was a backflip on the pitch. Hi, Daddy. I thought we had an injury there. John Sullivan. Go on, John. Welsh John doesn't just game, he scores goals. He's worse than average. I struggled to watch him. He was just another one of those generic quick wingers, wasn't he? Like, he didn't have any end product. From who? Is he still at Bromley? I think he was at Bromley, wasn't he? Unless he went somewhere else. Burton. He was at Bromley though, wasn't he? Never at Bromley? Right, brilliant. Brilliant. Where was he at the National League? Left us to go to Eastleigh, and then where did he go? Where was he in the National... Oh, Solihull, wasn't it? Was he at Solihull? No. He played somewhere else. He played somewhere else in between that. Yeah, Solihull, yeah. Don't know where I got Bromley from. Probably just the B of Burton. Yeah, because he played the playoff, didn't he? I'm sure he was in the National League playoff, was he not? See, do you know what would be happening right now, Jack? Is you'd be gloating massively if you'd got that right. But see, that is how you humbly get something correct. Ha! I actually wouldn't. I mean, you did yesterday. Tuesday, whenever it was. Oh, the football's on point tonight, does man? We've been class. Don't know, mate. Don't know who he is. Ben, I love that. I love that. We ask a question. Ben has no idea, but he has to tell us he has no idea. I respect it. You got it wrong. I did get the Bromley one wrong. I did indeed. And the day. What day? What day did I get wrong? What are you on about? You said you streamed yesterday. I did indeed. I did. It was Tuesday. Will the split be tomorrow? Yeah, Alexander, it will, yeah. We'll definitely be in the split. I got the Cliff's under it again. There we go. He's scoring again. There's a split. There's rumours. And not banana. We're class here. But we've got, yeah, so we've got a Scottish Cup semi-final before the split. So we'll play that. Then we've got the split, which it doesn't matter at all how it goes. Although we'll probably go for some sort of points record. I sing this all day at random moments. What, the Cliff song or D-Boy's Easier? Both valiant choices. Probably should go with Dan's over the Cliff one though. Or creativity, arguably. The Cliff song, it is a good one. Although Atta will tell us off for the multiple rhymes. You can thank Duzmanio for bringing that to our earwaves. And we've got another one coming, haven't we, Manio? We've got another one coming. We've got another one on the way. But yeah, so, I mean, in the split, I mean, we'll probably rotate a little bit. What's your go-to on the old karaoke? If I'm honest, Ben, I'm really shy when it comes to karaoke. I really don't like singing in public. But if I was going to, if we end up there in Salford and we've had a couple of jars of Ribena, I don't know, Summer Lovin', if someone will get up there with me. Probably Summer Lovin'. And then if I really had to... Oh my, that would have been a screamer. Somebody needs to film karaoke. What goes on in Salford stays in Salford, apart from the pictures that I'm going to make sure we take. Get the duets going. Yeah, Summer Lovin', and if someone's lucky, I'll even let them be Sandy. But if I had to pick one on my own, maybe Hero by Enrique Iglesias. My uncle sang Adele in front of 100 people the other night in France. Best video I've seen in a long while. On my stag do, I had to sing the Birds song in a karaoke bar in Riga. It was the same karaoke bar, actually, that then there was videos of England fans singing karaoke in when they went to Latvia. That's a tune? It is, Ben. It is indeed. Not 90 Forever by the Courtneyers or Stone Roses. I Want to Be Adored. Solid. Bird's the word I said. Bird. Yeah, I had to do that. I had to do that one. This chat is better than YouTube because in YouTube it's calisthenics speaking about statistics. Calisthenics enjoys the statistics. It's just a bit more active over here, Alexander. It's because I've been doing it a lot longer on Twitch. So I've got, quite a few more people that show up. Oof. Angsty, not angry. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I mean, I write tunes, write the theme tune, sing the tune. I write tunes and stuff as a hobby, but if I was to do one properly, it'd take weeks, and I'd be too self-conscious and angsty about making it public. I get AI to do it, much to my own shame. Yeah, but that's what those things are there to have a play with, aren't they? But yeah, I mean, it's definitely. So what do you sort of like make? Do you sort of write things just? Yeah, like as a hobby, like full songs and stuff, do you? That's really interesting. That's a cool hobby to have. I mean, didn't YouTube have the cat fart incident? It did, yes. It did. It did. And surprisingly, it's all been a lot more calm since he hasn't been in the chat, hasn't it? It's all been a lot more chilled. Just a little bit. Right, we are going to end on a win, though. A double for Cliff as well. That's always good news. He's back scoring after the injury. You love to see it. Celtic finished. Oh, we get a trophy lift as well. I thought we would have missed out. It's another title. Cliff's going to lift it. You love to see it. Since there's a new sheriff on YouTube, exactly that. That sword goes multi-platform now. First trophy lifted by Cliff. 4 Premiership titles in a row. Edinburgh on top of Scotland again. You love to see it. Come on. Play the Cliff song when he lifts. Don't mind it. There you go. Ritam, how are we doing? Welcome in over on YouTube. What's your take on Rodri to Barca? It was a bit of a surprise, wasn't it? I thought he was going to Madrid. But I think he'll settle in well. I think it'll be a good addition to that midfield. Desmanu says there's a few bits and pieces on SoundCloud, but mostly retro-inspired house stuff for my own personal house raves. I like that, Desmanu. I like that. Thank you, Ritam. I hope you're well, though. Happy Thursday. Pleasure to have you in. That is going to be our final game of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So, I am just going to quickly do a little bit more self-promo stuff because I'm going to try and keep pushing this. If you are watching on YouTube and you're not already, hit the subscribe button. It is free to do so. And if you're watching on Twitch, hit that link and go over and subscribe. I'm really hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you could help me towards that, that'd be amazing. Also, there is going to be, if we hit 1,000 subscribers before FM27 comes out, I will be giving away a copy to one lucky person. So let's get to that number. The sooner we do it, the better. And if we do it nice and quick, I can pre-order it for someone. Subbed up Ritam, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Absolute hero. So I am going to jump over to the other screen. Let's have a look who's round for a raid. Look, I've got a fan. I've got 2 fans, actually. We've got one here as well. It's warm, all right? It's warm. Right, let's see who's around for a raid. And then we will do our thanking stuff. And we will jump off for the evening. And be back tomorrow. So, who is online? Who's online? Who have we got? More fans than City. Been lurking but choose history. No need to thank me, Thomas. Thank you very much for being here. Zealand, I'm not sure would notice our raid, unfortunately. I'll tell you what. Oh no need to thank me, people. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go to Mr. Teeny. We're going to go to Mr. Teeny. He's a big name in the Football Manager world. He is he makes the skin that a lot of people use on the game when they've reskinned their game. So let's go over to Mr. Teeny. I think he's taking part in Jackmate's weekly competition. So let's jump over there. Let's say hello. Drop some follows if you're not already. And then, be as lovely to him as you are to me. But most importantly, thank you all very much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. I'll be back now tomorrow at 6 p.m. again, and we will get into the split. We've got a Scottish Cup semi-final, and we'll actually play some Football Manager. But I want to say a massive thank you to Puffy for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the new follows today as well, that we've had quite a few, so I really do appreciate it. But yeah, until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a fantastic evening. I will see you all at 6 p.m. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.